And nigga, you seen the joke when I sent the 2K joke to to the chat? It said with De'Aaron Fox shit it is. That shit crazy. It's like Wemby threw them last two games, bro. He threw the joke when he threw the ball off Harper back. I don't put that on him 100% because Harper did look back twice, calling for
I
the
want
not
Harper. It was Castle.
Castle looked back, you know what I'm saying, with the face like he calling for the ball twice. You know what I'm saying? So he threw it. The two missed free throws though. Like the two missed free throws and the 29-point lead is that the team fucked up the lead in the first place. It's a team thing. But those free throws and De'Aaron Fox, all you had to do was not throw the layup up and just run the clock out. They was gonna foul you and put you at the line. You supposed to be the veteran. You supposed to be the veteran they acquired from the Kings to not have those mistakes. The whole team is young, Rob. De'Aaron Fox is like 29 or something, like 27, 28, 29, some shit like that. He's old, but he's not older. You know what I'm saying? He's still old, young enough to fuck with them niggas. He posed and shit. Vassell ain't that fucking young either. Vassell like 25, 27 or some shit like that. I felt like there's a whole lot of mistakes, man. There's a whole lot
Nah,
of
that nigga young, bro.
he is young. Vassell younger?
Nah, you said Vassell or Castle?
Okay, which one of them niggas 27? Vassell's 27, right?
Shit, I don't know. He probably like 25, 26.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I feel like we got what you wanted. We got what everybody wanted. Was a great series. Because regardless if it's 3-1, 4-1, I still think those games. I still think every game was sweet. I think every game was good. You know what I'm saying? I just think the youth showed up like how we all probably thought it would. Because I think nobody thought the Knicks was gonna win this series. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
you tripping. You just seen it
you're a
everywhere
Knicks
with
fan
niggas.
though. You're a Knicks fan though. You're a Knicks fan.
But you seen it on ESPN and everything, bro. Like niggas
That was Knicks
saying
fans
it.
though.
No, it wasn't. They said they are favorites.
Oh, I
They
gotta go back and
already
see
had
that.
them as favorites.
The Knicks were the favorites coming into the finals.
The Knicks was the favorites coming into the finals. Yes.
Oh man, I ain't know
It
that.
was very slim. It was very slim, but Knicks was favorites.
Probably like 110, 125 type shit. Yeah, probably that close. I mean, yeah. What the fuck this nigga at? You down on us to get in here at 10:30, but you 30 minutes late.
Shut your whole ass up. I already started everything.
I
Look at
I
you.
seen it. I muted. I knew you was there. I just want to talk shit.
No. Stupid ass. Anywho, welcome back to Thee HighLite Podcast.
Huh?
I am 1/3 of the guests. I can hear an echo, but regardless. Yeah, my dog's with me. Threezy from the HVZ. And welcome to the championship table. Because no matter how this is going to end, he was already set in stone with a championship. But Taz, man, with the gas, man. My boy got him a ring zine. Welcome to the club, Squidward. But yeah,
Squidward.
Anywho. Hey, I was giving you a chance to talk your shit. I mean, if you want to take away, you can go ahead. This is really your episode.
I mean, I ain't taking away nothing. I've already experienced, championship greatness from when LeBron won one in Cleveland. That one was old.
That's a player though, not a team. Don't hop on a piece like that.
That was my favorite team at one point.
Nigga was gonna leave that regardless of who won the series though.
That was my favorite team though. Still though, so the Cavs they owed me that one. But
so you claimed the Cavs? Oh, okay. All right. What else?
See,
I claimed them on that 2016 run. That's it.
That's crazy. So you didn't claim them in the other years?
Bruh, I claimed them when LeBron went back. I mean, I'm saying I claimed them once they won that championship because they owed me that one. That's all I'm saying.
So like I was a Knicks and Cavs fan.
I'm saying coming up as a Cleveland Cavs fan because of LeBron, and then him coming back to Cleveland to win a championship. I still take that. I still take that ring as being a fan because I was
once a LeBron fan. I'm a J.R. Smith fan. I claim that ring.
But no, you know what? You basically saying what I was going to say about like Wemby and this whole series. So yes, I am going for the Knicks to win it all right now. I wouldn't be mad if the Spurs did win, only because Wemby is my favorite player. But I mean, as of right now, only because Wemby is young and then still showing his inexperience, I'm going with the Knicks right now.
Well, it's too late for that predicament.
I mean, it ain't too late. Cause it ain't never too late, especially when we seen Bron do
Nigga,
it.
we
I
gave you
always
the
will bring that up.
opportunity to make this prediction, nigga. You just said I want to see good basketball. Now you making predictions when they're up 3-1. This is, you know what? See, I tried to give you your spotlight, nigga, and you
How's that
gotta
a
do some
prediction?
bug ass shit.
How was that a prediction? I said I mean, besides just saying like the Knicks is winning. I mean, of course that's like damn near set in stone almost. But I mean, like I said, anything can still happen, nigga. Like Wemby still can win this shit if they go what 3 straight? Well, 3 straight.
And you feel like that's a real. What's your percentage in that happening in your underestimates?
I don't say that high for real. I mean, you might think it's high, but I'll probably say between 30, 40. Well, 40 is too much, but
I think
30,
that bitch like. I think that bitch like 17 on the head.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you saying 17, I respect that. But I'm just saying, just from this game in San Antonio, I mean, I give Spurs probably at least like a 60% chance to win this game.
Okay.
Next game for Game 6, which I mean, I would hope the Knicks would close out that in New York, definitely to get that ring in New York. Then I mean, I got to be in a 70 to 30% chance right there already. But if it does force us to a Game 7, shit.
Who you got,
know,
nigga?
man.
Who you got, nigga? Feet to the fire. Who you got?
I mean, I still got the Knicks. Okay. But
Knicks
like I said, though,
sure.
I'll be disappointed in the Knicks, but I wouldn't be mad at Wemby, though. I wouldn't be mad at it.
One of the main antagonists in this whole situation, Killer Cam, he had a term for this type of verbiage that you're saying. Do you know what that term is called?
What is that term?
Riding on a safety net.
AKA
riding on the safety net if I'm going for the Knicks, but then wouldn't be mad if Wemby gets a ring. Like, I don't
mad.
How's that a safety net?
Because you wouldn't be mad. Meanwhile, the whole
I just said I would be disappointed.
New York, they finna drop a nuke.
I just said I would. But I just said I would be disappointed in the Knicks, of course. So I mean that's somewhat kind of like mad, but I mean I'll just be disappointed. But then again, I wouldn't be too upset because Wemby has won a ring too, because that's considerably one of my favorite players now.
Okay, all right. I got a question. Do you think? Go ahead, Rob. What?
I mean, just as much as Wemby got time, I mean, y'all might be thinking that the Knicks might not ever go back again. I mean, it's been plenty of niggas
that was just my next question. That was my
but
next.
I mean, it's been plenty of times niggas have said that, but we always end up coming back. And as far as like it being the Knicks, I don't got them ever going away as a franchise anyway, as long as the NBA stands around. So I mean, it's always a chance that the Knicks could always get theirs too, though. Again, get back to that same point. I mean, we seen it done this year, and then last year I definitely was standing on that we was going to be back, especially from the post that they posted about being the 2026 champions. Like,
I mean, it's a fun fact that Jalen Brunson leads the NBA in clutch points in the fourth quarter in NBA playoff history since 2022. I think since 2021, going all the way back to Dallas. So I mean,
he about to make a lot of motherfuckers upset too, man.
Yeah.
Once they bring up the conversation, like, man, he might. I mean, better than Luka, especially since Luka ain't got no finals. I mean, no MVP. I mean, he got a scoring championship maybe at least, but
I mean, they can say that if he wins Finals MVP. Yeah, you can say that if he wins Finals MVP because right now he's not solely the reason the Knicks are winning. He closes for them in the fourth quarter. Yes, he does that. He's not the reason they've been winning.
He's not solely, but he's
one of the
definitely.
reasons.
So So he's definitely one of the reasons. I mean, even if Luka won that ring, I mean, he would have been one of the reasons too. Probably, yeah, it would have been
I'm
Finals
gonna say it to
MVP.
you like this. I'm gonna say it to you like this. Every game in that Celtics series, Luka had to be Luka for them to even be close. Some of those games weren't even close. So, in the same sense, every game in this series, somebody in this series has stepped up and hit a big shot. Whether it been OG Anunoby with that tip in, or Jose Alvarado hitting that big three to get it to within close, or McBride hitting a corner three, or goddamn dude getting 15 rebounds game one.
So you
Somebody
mean to
stepped
tell
up
me?
every game. So it ain't been just
What you
Jalen.
telling me? So what you telling me is a team that was basically Finals contenders that made it all the way from the regular season, beat niggas in the playoffs and everything. You're gonna only hold one person accountable, basically, like.
That's not what I said. I said every game somebody else has stepped up.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, why can't you hold everybody else accountable too then from not stepping up? Like, you can't just sit there and say like the only reason why Luka basically lost that finals is because nobody stepped up. Yeah, our players are stepping up, but yeah, because our players are just about the same as like Dallas just about.
No.
Nigga, what?
Y'all got the better players. Y'all got the better players.
Nigga, what? Y'all
Y'all got the better
no.
players. Cat is
Not
better.
if you saying
Hold
hold on. Not if you saying Luka is better than Jalen Brunson, because then that shit
on.
wouldn't even make sense.
Probably the better. Luka's probably the only player that's, you know what I'm saying, that Jalen, I'm saying every Cat with Cat. Oh, Cat is better than both centers on Dallas right now. OG Anunoby is better. We talking about the Luka Doncic champion. We talking about the Luka Doncic
Defensively,
champion.
like you had Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, like you had
Cat
niggas
is
that
better
could
than
rebound
both of
and
them
everything.
niggas. What are we talking about? Cat is better than both of them. What are we talking about?
I'm saying defensively though, the nigga, like what are you talking about?
That's just one player. They got Miles and OG, my nigga. They didn't have a Miles or RG. They had PJ Washington and
My
fucking
nigga,
Finley Smith.
they didn't. It's not like they needed somebody like offensively or anything like that to go up against Al Horford.
Yes, they did. They were
outscored.
getting dog walked by Boston's defense. Not watch that series. Luka was the only offensive talent on the court.
You tripping?
I'm tripping.
I'm saying as far as those two centers, like you didn't need them to be offensively. You also had Kyrie Irving too, though, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? You acting like it wasn't another fucking playmaker on that squad.
Irving, like, they had Kyrie Irving. They only won one fucking game. So I mean, so what did that matter? What did that matter? They had Kyrie. You saying they had Kyrie Irving? They only won one fucking game. So what did it matter?
You want to know why it matters?
They don't play defense. That's what you ready to say. Whoop-de-doo, Rob. We know that.
No. You want to know why it matters?
Why it matters?
It's because Jalen Brunson is a better leader than Luka. So we can automatically put Jalen Brunson above Luka if he wins his finals, regardless, even if he wins finals.
I don't know about that. Still debatable. I haven't seen.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. That's debatable.
That's debatable.
He like got that boy.
I haven't seen Jalen.
Man, you just got cooked, boy. Shut up.
I haven't seen Jalen Gavin as a truth. I'm sorry. You being biased now. I'm seeing. I'm telling shit I see. I'm telling shit I see. I ain't going off emotions now.
I think two things could be true though.
I think two things can be true.
I think he's a better leader, but I do think he has a better squad.
Oh, that one's debatable than the other. I mean, it's cool. I mean, we can. Yeah, I mean, it's debatable. Yeah, it's debatable.
Bring up that. I mean, as far as being a better leader, like my nigga, what a nigga that took a pay cut just to even get to this point.
What does that have to do with being a leader, my nigga?
I mean, to bring in the right kind of guys, showing leadership.
He took a sacrifice to make a better team. Okay, what the fuck does that have to do with being a leader?
How is that not showing leadership? Like taking a sacrifice. Don't all leaders take a sacrifice?
So
if he took a sacrifice, nigga, to bring in better players, like what the fuck?
Sacrifices, but that ain't the standard though, my nigga. You don't have to be a great leader.
You don't have to, but what just happened though? What is about to happen? We're about to see
championship, Rob, after 4 fucking years.
Win a ring off of a fucking pay cut. A nigga that basically saying like money isn't all that fucking important until you actually get to where you need to be. Something that most of these stars should think about. At least if they do want to get to that championship level instead of thinking about themselves. But
get to the championship level. The nigga took a pay cut 3 years ago. He just got to the finals. You acting like that shit happened as soon as he took the pay cut.
3 years ago, my nigga, you acting like that shit took damn near 5 or 6.
Giannis
Like,
got his
3 years
extension.
ago is
Giannis
fucking
got his
amazing.
extension in 19 and went to the finals at
3
21.
years ago is fucking amazing to build a roster like this that y'all are saying is damn near like the best roster like that y'all have seen in a playoff run. Like, what are you talking about?
Good job, Knicks. I'm not here to debunk the Knicks' success, bro. That's not my argument.
Nigga, the main thing is that Jalen Brunson is a better leader.
That's
and
cool.
a better player than Luka.
He had a better player, and he had the better
player, better leader than Luka, and it's on. And it's
no,
on
he's not the better player. You fucking boosting. You know he's not.
Nobody is boosting. Nobody is boosting.
You boosting. He's a better.
Nobody is boosting.
He's a better leader. Arguably, he had the better team. That's all.
Nobody is boosting.
That's all I'm willing to debate about. That's all I'm debating about. All that he the better player shit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Other than that, what? Other than that, what can you say? What can you say? What can you say? Luka has done better than besides having what?
You give Luka Doncic. Give Luka Doncic.
You even
Luka Doncic, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Cat, Mitchell Robinson, all these niggas. Of course he do the same thing. Averaging 30. The nigga you're talking about led the league in scoring this year. First All NBA.
Now, I think that's the difference in conversation. When we talk about like all NBA first teams and, you know, MVP rankings or, you know, things of that nature, I think that's where Jalen Brunson is kind of lacking in a sense to just like, you know, and say he's better than Luka, but
he don't even need that though.
What you saying, Real? I feel like what you saying. I feel like
he's been in some talks in MVP cases, but he always fell out of it just due to like some of the Knicks struggles basically towards the end of the seasons because we always end up being like towards like a slight blunder towards like the end of the season.
It's all Thibodeau tax.
So Rob,
just from exhaustion and shit. But I mean, we already seen and he's proven literally that he's at least better than a lot of these players that y'all are naming right now.
So why are you saying Luka Doncic though?
What do you mean? Why am I saying Luka? Just because of the ring.
I'm just saying, what made you want to say his name first?
The ring, his leadership, like my nigga, what? The way he scores, buckets, like clutch time, like nigga, he's been the most clutch player. What the last 2-3 years, basically, like
been the most clutch player since 20. He's been the most clutch player since 2021.
Yeah, I mean, but basically, yeah, exactly. I mean, just prove my point even more.
He scored more playoffs. He scored more clutch points on the Dallas Mavericks with Luka Doncic as a teammate.
Then, prove my point even more then. So, I mean, who would you rather go to in the clutch? Jalen Brunson or
Luka was hurt that series, my nigga.
Oh, my God. Get the sorry, bro. All right, so you bring up literal facts about Jalen Brunson. And then you still...
You forget that's how we found out who Jalen Brunson was?
Bruh. Either way, leading up until now, because we're not talking about back then. I mean, of course, you could say Luka was still better than Jalen Brunson back then, but leading up until now and seeing all of the success that he has had, even in clutch moments, a 29-point fucking comeback, and he was part of that, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, I feel like,
man, you know what? You know what? I'm on my New York shit right now, bro. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like I'm getting tired of this shit.
Please don't get like
you
that.
You over here talking crazy, mad crazy, dog. I swear.
Please don't get like that.
Like get your shit together, dog. Before you ever talk b-ball with me, ever, dog. I swear. Cause I swear you don't know ball. I swear.
That nigga from Brooklyn now.
Nah, that sounds like a Harlem nigga.
Maybe Bronx. It's giving Fat Joe.
Well, back to what you were saying. Like, I feel like. Do you feel like Jalen Brunson getting this accomplishment, like winning the ring, you know what I'm saying, with or without Finals MVP, do you think that puts him ahead of other players that don't have a ring yet?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of shaky. I mean, it definitely puts him at a playing level. Like, they're definitely at the same table. I think the only thing that'll separate Jalen Brunson within an instant is if he have, like, again, a first All-NBA season to like really show that he's above level of a Luka Doncic or, you know, whatever other guard has been, you know, a Shea possibly. Maybe he makes it over Shea next year.
I mean, mind you, Luka's made first team all NBA and has made it to an NBA Finals. Granted, you didn't win it. So I mean, it doesn't matter if you didn't win it, but he got his team there.
Yeah, and multiple playoff runs. So
And
they like
with
it's
the worst
crazy.
team, I'm not trying to compare the Dallas Mavericks to the Knicks, but I'm saying in a sense where you're saying it that Jalen is a better player. I will give you this 100%. Jalen Brunson has proven that he is a better playoff player than Luka Doncic. Just off
Man,
sheer,
fuck
just
out
off
here.
sheer hand,
When it, so
off
you basically saying when it matters, like.
just sheer offhand carrying his team when it matters. He's proven that he's a better than not just only
So that
Luka.
would be a better player then. Who would you rather have?
I'm still not
Player
taking
that's
him.
going to
I'm
lead you
still
in the
nigga,
playoffs?
Luka led the league in first quarter points this season. I'm still not taking him over him.
Oh my. Okay, you're just going to take him over for the regular season then.
No,
That's what you're
Luka's the
basically
better
saying.
player, bro. I feel like Luka gets me more points, he gives me more rebounds, he gives me more assists. And
Basically saying,
both of them are dog shit defenders.
Well, I
I
will
mean,
say Jalen
Jalen's
Brunson,
been playing great defense so far. To
Man,
be
they done
honest
had to
with
take
he
Jalen off
has
the
been.
court sometimes and to put
I
Landry
agree.
Shamet in.
Nah, I disagree with that. Jalen Brunson he's made key defensive stops. Like
Niggas ain't
it's
watching the
getting in the
same
way.
series. Niggas ain't watching the same series.
No, I mean
you, he
there is
hasn't
a
got
You
reason
key
can
because
make
they
key
steals or
went on
defensive
a
anything
stops.
like
20.
that.
My nigga, Steph Curry can make key defensive
They
stops. That don't
went
mean he's a
on
good
a
defender.
20-4 run, and he's the smallest player. Why didn't Castle
Them
Harper,
niggas on offense
all
fucked
these
up
niggas
too.
take advantage of him
The
when he
niggas
was on
on
the
offense,
court getting
the nigga,
buckets?
bro. One nigga on that Spurs offense can have 11 turnovers. So the niggas that's on offense is contributing to the madness too.
It don't matter. They were in.
It don't matter. Niggas be rebuting facts like it don't matter. Like, come on. Nigga got 11 turnovers. It
But
don't
if that's
matter.
the case, why aren't they exposing it, Davon?
They are. What you mean? The one team had 23 turnovers in one game, bro. What the fuck you mean?
Nobody has really
Had
exposed it.
zero.
Nobody has really exposed it.
I'm done.
Apparently not, especially if they only won one game. Like, those are the facts right there.
All right. I'm just saying that don't mean he's a great. That don't mean he's a great defender. Two
I
key
mean, he's
players.
not a great defender, nigga, but
This
we
is the
just saying
playoffs.
when
This
it
is the
fucking
playoffs, bro.
matters.
It's the
When it
playoffs, bro.
fucking
Players slowed
matters.
down. The players
Where it
slowed down. A
fucking
nigga can make a
matters, my
defensive
nigga.
play.
Where it fucking matters. Did we see Luka playing some high-key defense like
We need
this
to
in
have
the
one mic, man.
fucking finals? Did we see him playing defense like this in the finals? No.
Why is this all keep coming back to Luka?
Nigga, I'm just bringing up Luka because that was in the topic too.
I mean, you
You
making
basically
points, bro. You
said,
making points, but nigga, anybody can play good defense in key moments. I'm not. That shit don't.
so
That shit
why?
don't move the meter for me.
All
That
right,
shit
bro.
don't move the
I ain't
meter
gonna
for me.
keep bringing them up because then yeah, basically we
I'm
arguing off
watching the
topic.
game just like
But
you,
then,
Rob. I'm watching the game just like you, bro. Like,
I don't.
one, two, or three key defensive stops don't make you a great defender. Enough to say
It's more than that.
you're
It's
all
more
this.
than that.
One nigga
It's more
Jalen
than
Brunson
that.
can't stop a cold, nigga. Fuck out of
It's
here.
more than that.
You nigga really lock in. Niggas really can target this nigga. You talking about? Come on now, bro.
So why haven't they done it,
They be fucking up themselves. They too young.
bro? All right,
Anytime
whatever.
you let a team come back for 29-0, nigga, it's definitely the other team. Like,
Nah, bro. All right.
they made mistakes too, like missing
Lost them
free throws, throwing the ball off players'
last
backs and shit, turnovers, trying to lay the ball up with 10 seconds left. They made mistakes too, Rob.
the turnover. What lost them last game is the turnovers, and then them relying on the 3-pointer because they were so high in the beginning.
Overly relying on a 3-pointer.
Yes, overly relying on it. But like we seen, and I was thinking about it because I really want to kick myself right now because that shit was at plus 2,000 on FanDuel.
What, the
And I was like,
comeback?
man, yes. And I was like, man, I should just go ahead and play it. You know, just $10. I mean, at
You
least you
should have
get
did it,
200
Rob.
back.
You should have did it. You should have known that Knicks was gonna come back. They always come back.
Yeah, but then I was just like, you know what? I ain't really trying to do that. I got other shit that I need to take care of at least. But
You know what's crazy? You know what the commentator said, bro? He said, beware your teams that start off this hot because they always end up cold.
Yep, and then that's why I was gonna bring up the Orlando series with Orlando and Detroit. You seen that them niggas couldn't hit a fucking cold, or couldn't stop a fucking cold. I mean, couldn't even drop a ball in the ocean basically by the fourth quarter basically, like, because they only had at least like 5 or 7 points after that. Well,
Right.
after everything. So I mean, yeah, the analytics shows that if you shoot threes and shoot them at a quicker rate and knock them down quicker and shit, you'll have a better chance of winning and can outscore your opponent. But they also can fucking kill you too, though, if you rely on that shit too damn much. And the fact that you can have Jose Alvarado even put a stop to your tallest player on the court it has got to be looked at. Because Wemby should just be able to turn around, even do a spin in the air or some shit, just to lay the ball up. But for some reason, they have not worked with this man to actually show how to use his height, or he hasn't fully got there yet. Because yeah, he's still young, which is showing. Eventually, he will get it down pat. I mean, hey, that's why I also said, I mean, if he get it down pat now, because he is a quick learner, this shit could get scary for us. But I'm still going with my Knicks. I'm still going that Jalen Brunson still deserves Finals MVP, regardless of, like the little shooting blunders that he had the first couple of games and stuff. But last game, I mean, you can say OG Anunoby too, but I want to still kind of go with Jalen Brunson just based off of like this whole playoff run in general, bro. Like, even though it was like different people that stepped up in all those moments, it still showed that Jalen was able to keep everybody in control, keep everybody all in one, and lead each other as just all in one unit basically, and everybody is clicking. We only seen one game since Atlanta where we was like basically out of sync for real. Like really couldn't put a stop to anything.
Couple of
Or
them
even
games. Couple of them games. Couple of them games
nah,
I could have. Couple of them games I could have sworn I seen Cat galvanizing troops.
I mean, Cat is also a leader as well, but I mean, you still got Jalen Brunson doing most
I
of
mean,
the
because
work
through the
though.
first 3 games, I had him as MVP.
Cat, I mean, he's mostly sitting there coaching as well. I mean, as being a star player of your team, like he's an all-star, so you're gonna sit there and also coach your other teammates through shit. Like he was even talking to Mitchell Robinson, or I think he was also talking to like either Jeremy Sohan or what's the other nigga name?
Diawari
Yeah,
or Diawara.
Yeah, Wara.
yeah, no, not him. Huck Porty.
Akaporti.
Yeah, like he was talking to him last game because he finally got some minutes and shit too.
This my take about Jalen Brunson. Like, and it's gonna be very short and sweet. Um, I just feel like in those conversations where we're holding him to the elite, yes, with a championship ring, I think he will go down as probably the second best Knicks player or the best Knicks player in Knicks history. It's still debatable to me if he's better than Walt Frazier, because Walt Frazier gave the franchise a ring too. So it's still debatable with me. But as the lore of these days, I don't think the Mecca was like how it is then, how it is now. So through all the history that we've seen in New York, I will crown my opinion. I will crown Jalen Brunson as the best Knick. Now, when we go as far as holding him to the standards of other players, basically judging him against his peers, um, it's still it. We had this discussion 2 weeks ago when we were trying to say was Jalen Brunson a top 10 player. I think with a ring, he's arguably a top 6 player. Arguably a top 6 player because Jason Tatum has fell out of the top 5. You know what I'm saying? I think Jalen Brunson is better than Jalen Tate. I think Jalen Brunson is better than Jalen Brown. So I'm gonna put him at 6. My top 5 is kind of hard for me to put him in that top 5, even though he's showing right now that he's better than Wemby. That's a fact. That's a fact because he's winning the games. He's winning the games, regardless if they're up, regardless if they're down. The fourth quarter comes, Jalen Brunson inserts his will. He, and every fucking player in the fucking arena knows who's getting the ball in the fourth quarter, and he still manages to have 15 to 18 fucking points in the fourth quarter, regardless of what he had before the fourth quarter. It's like this nigga say, and kudos to fucking Mike Brown. I can kiss my fucking finger. Kudos to Mike Brown. This nigga is coaching. Maybe I ain't never seen Mike Brown on a level like this because Cleveland nigga was too young, or now that I'm seeing this shit as an adult and seeing how he's making adjustments, coaching the players, it's like he's humble about this shit. He ain't overly cocky. You know what I'm saying? He walking through these interviews. He is managing Jalen Brunson's playing time so fucking efficiently. And it's like the
I mean,
players that they have coming for Jalen Brunson, and I was a huge motherfucking critic of the bench of the Knicks. I did not think they were gonna be be sufficeable enough to not only dog walk the fucking East. But to 3-1 a 60-win team, bro, nigga, this team is moving into territories. This team is moving into territories that I think niggas overlooking because we so caught up in, not saying we, because I know some niggas is on their shit, some niggas no ball. But like, I think niggas is caught up in the madness right now because, nigga, I ain't a Knicks fan and the Knicks about to win a championship. I'm about to cry. When that shit happen tonight, if it happen tonight, I might shed a tear, bro. If you are a basketball fan, you know the Knicks is the mecca of basketball. They the mecca of basketball. New York is the mecca of sports. So like, to see this shit happen in my lifetime, you know what I'm saying? As a nigga whose favorite player is Carmelo Anthony, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is great. And I just feel like I don't want Jalen to win his championship and not win the finals MVP because niggas held that on Steph. Niggas held that on Steph like a stain. He winning a championship and he didn't win that finals MVP. Andre Iguodala getting that shit over him. You know what I'm saying? And it was conversations that even Clay or Draymond could have got it over Steph. You know what I'm saying? And Steph averaged 26. If I'm not wrong, I think Steph averaged over 25 that series. I think like this shit is like that. That is my argument. If Jalen Brunson wins the championship and don't win Finals MVP, can we still put him in those trajectories? Because everybody in that top five minus Wemby has a Finals MVP. Jokic has a Finals MVP. Tatum don't have a Finals MVP. Giannis got a Finals MVP. Shea got a Finals MVP. Luka don't have one. I mean, but you see where I'm going with this shit. Like,
You
niggas
know
have.
what? I'm gonna say it now. Fuck it. To put it like this, if he won another one next year, which I feel like literally we might can actually make it there again next
I
year.
feel like. I feel
Yeah,
like. Go
yeah, it's
ahead.
gonna be a heavy East. Well, not a heavy East, but the East might get somewhat better, especially since Tatum will be healthy.
Giannis gonna be on the
Pistons,
Celtics.
Giannis might be somewhere. We'll see. I mean, shit. Hopefully, you do go to the West. That way, it does give us like a better chance still again. But
I'm
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead. You said you might. You see y'all. I think y'all can get. I think y'all can get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's a lot. I think y'all can get there.
I think we can get to the finals again next year.
I, if I'm saying y'all can get to the Eastern Conference Finals, it's a 50-50 chance y'all can get to the finals. So I
I
definitely
think
got y'all.
next year.
Yeah, next year I definitely got y'all as a 50% chance getting on the East. I mean,
I
so
think next year. Next
next
year
year,
will be the time. I'm
next
saying
year,
next
but
year.
we got to say this. We got to say this at the beginning of the season next year. We don't know what's going to transpire in the next 30 days. So for all we know, Giannis might be on the motherfucking Warriors. So niggas don't know. That's why I say it's so fucking. I might shed a tear because nigga don't know when the next time you gonna see a Knicks championship, bro. I'm one of those niggas that think they can't. I'm one of those niggas that think they might not be able to do it again because you have to resign. You have to resign Cat. You got to resign the same team. Steve Presti, real. Who y'all general manager? What's the name of y'all? Steve Presti, right? What's the general manager?
Damn.
Sam Presti. Sam Presti said it best. We're not trying to repeat a championship. We're trying to repeat a process. Sam Presti said that shit the best. Can y'all repeat the same process? I can see y'all going through the East. I can see y'all beating everybody in the East. I can see that process being repeated. You know what I'm saying? So everything else got to work in y'all favor, like it worked this year. Everything worked in y'all favor this year. Everything, literally, everything. Y'all from the matchups y'all got in the playoffs worked to y'all favor. I mean, y'all literally were the favorite in every series. You're telling me y'all were the favorite in the finals, so that means y'all were the favorite the entire playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, this is a goated year for the Knicks that's going to be highly overlooked.
I mean, it wasn't a favorite in the entire playoffs, only because like we still had OKC to worry about.
I feel like if it was OKC, this series would be 2-2 right now. And y'all beat OKC, so but
I'll be right
that's a
back.
different monster. That's a different monster. That's a monster that already has experience in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Shea, well, I don't even know why we talking about the losers. The losers shouldn't even be talked about. But I'm just
Right.
saying I feel like it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all was I think y'all was the favorite probably because of experience over youth. Probably. I did hear somebody say that the Knicks were a team full of men, and the Spurs were a team full of boys. I think Cam said that, but Cam might not be able to show his face in New York. So
Yeah, because he definitely before they was up 3-1, he was definitely saying he ain't trust him. It was
Yep,
up 2-1. He said he did not trust him to win the game. So
right on first take.
yep. And that's crazy work.
Nigga like him, nigga like that. The city will do
Welcome to
so
New
bad.
York City.
Nigga like that,
Except Cam.
especially a nigga from New York, a nigga like that, a nigga that do the city will do a nigga so bad they'll make him a Nets fan. They'll make him go to Nets games.
No bullshit.
They'll put him in probation and make him go to Nets game. I can see Stephen
Hey,
A. saying some shit like that. Look, you cannot. You are a Nets fan.
I would just like to say shout out to the Nets fans that snuck in the back door and switched their jerseys, to celebrate. It's a New York thing, as they say. So
Just
shout out to them.
imagine. Just see what this championship gonna do for the state of New York, bro. Like that shit gonna make basketball from the state of New York better. It might even benefit the Nets because
Yeah.
niggas gonna want to see the Knicks play somebody good all the time. So I mean, you will never
Hopefully
the
get
Brooklyn Nets
that'd
that
be
have
good.
more. The Brooklyn Nets, that'd be crazy if the Brooklyn Nets made a run. Like, but
I don't
that,
know. I think
that
they left in the back burner.
that'll be our kids' lifetime. That'll be the Knicks champion. That'll be the Knicks version of championship for them. That'll be the Brooklyn Nets. Like,
I don't really got no. I honestly feel like them and the Clippers, they need to see a relocation in the next 10 years. Like maybe 10 years from now, but I feel like it's just relocation
I
territory
think,
for them.
our, contrary to belief, I think the Clippers in the perfect spot.
Yeah, contrary to belief, because I don't believe that at all.
I just
They're
think I
considered the
don't think
basement.
they I'm a Lakers, so
The basement.
the whole majority of their franchise, they were split in a stadium with the Lakers, so they
Right.
always had to sniff our ass at the end of the night.
Yep.
They got their own stadium now. They only had it for like one season. I say we let them have their own shit for a little while, because what you just said relocate, and that's what they did. So
It's still sloppy seconds.
it's sloppy seconds, but give them a little time to adjust to the area. I mean, they was just sniffing our ass for like the last 50 years. They got to earn their own name now. Like so. I mean, they started off on a good foot. They had Kawhi. They've been to a couple playoffs. They doing better than
They
the
didn't even make
previous
the
Clippers.
playoffs this year.
They doing better than the previous Clippers.
I would disagree because the previous Clippers at least got to the Western Conference Finals.
Previous Clippers ain't blown no 3-1 lead.
Well,
I mean, the
I think
current
they
Clippers ain't
did.
blown no 3-1 lead.
I mean, they ain't get the chance to. They ain't make the playoffs. They blew a playoff lead, well, play-in lead.
Yeah, they did.
Now I don't even remember that game to be honest. All I know is
Luca,
they lost.
Luca.
But was it Luke? No, I'm talking about this year.
Oh, this year. Okay.
Because who the fuck did they play? They should have won because I felt like they was the favorite. I can't remember who they played. Was it Phoenix? I don't think it was Phoenix.
No, they played Portland because Portland went on and played San Antonio. Right? They weren't a playoff team.
Yeah,
They was a
then
playing
then he
team.
dropped then he dropped like 40 something, right?
Then he dropped like 42 game two or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think he dropped 40 in that play game. Then they advanced to play another team.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even want to recap that because that shit is piss water compared to where the fuck we at now. But yeah, I as far as just like the future Knicks talk, going back to the Eastern Conference Finals slash possibly the finals, I can see that just off of the experience that they got. Now, I do think there is something that's going to be looming, and I'm not sure when, but Jalen Brunson's contract extension, whenever that's on the way, he's asking for a max. So in the future, they're definitely not going to have as stacked as a roster as they have now for them to like alleviate Jalen Brunson for a playoff run and all these things. But, just as far as like next year, I can see them making a solid run just going off of the consistency they built this year. No injuries or anything like that. So, as long as they can get their rest in the off season and, recoup in that sense, and Jalen Brunson's still on a team friendly contract, hell, they might can make a move for a superstar with this Jalen Brunson contract still being a low ball. So, they have a lot of possibilities. Again, I respect the fact that you got, that you say we got to wait like 30 days because we don't know what the fuck gonna happen. But As far as just like what they're looking like now, the landscape now in the East, you know, I'm a little shaky about the Celtics. The more I look, the more I see some rumors start to really heat up with this Jaylen Brown trade talk with Giannis going to the Celtics. And they said, God damn, that's a whopper. But
If
anyway,
Giannis go to the Celtics, if Giannis goes to the Celtics, something else is coming with him that changes the landscape of the East. I feel like he automatically embodies that KG Bill Russell aura. He'll go down probably labeled probably as the Celtics' greatest defender if he plays into that narrative. Like if he plays a good 7 seasons with the Celtics, nigga, Giannis Antetokounmpo might end up being a top 5 player. like,
yeah,
like
but
especially if they
I
win a
just
champion. He
don't
got
know.
Jalen Brunson as his two, because he's gonna be the one. He's gonna be the number one scoring option.
I
Like
disagree. I think he's going to fall back and be that, he's going to be Giannis, of course. He's going to get his touches. He's going to get his ISOs. He's going to get his, commandment of the offense or whatever. But I think he's going to be more so focused of being an asset to Jalen Brunson, while Jalen Brunson is the first option. Because it's like, for one, it's Jalen Brunson's team for sure. Like, so it's like, why would you trying to come into a team and possibly break that chemistry? It's kind of like Kevin Durant going to the Warriors and trying to play ISO ball. It's like, no, we don't do that over
with
here.
chemistry, who else gonna be there? Is Cat still gonna be there? No.
No, and probably OG too, but you still got a foundation with the coach. You still got some players that are going to be there, so it's still going to be his team
I think
as
when you acquire
recommendation.
Giannis, I think you build around Jalen and Giannis.
You said Jalen and Giannis, yeah. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I mean a perimeter
that's
centric
all you
offense,
got for
right?
real, for real. I mean,
When
you might
when
can keep Mikal might be gone. You gotta keep OG over Mikal, but still, like,
so what would you run? A post
you
centric
have
offense,
Josh
or
Hart.
you'll
Josh
run
Hart
a
still be there.
you'll run a perimeter centric offense or a post centered offense?
It's gonna have to be a 2-man pick and roll offense, and just try to get shooters on the outside and yeah, work off that pick and roll. Jalen Brunson, he gonna have all the mid range looks that he want, and if you try to hop on that mid range, he's just gonna dump it off to Giannis, and Giannis is gonna go to work. So you just gotta, you know, sometimes things as simple as 1, 2, 3. Like, put Jalen Brunson in pick and roll with Giannis. Give Giannis the ball when he's open. If he's getting cluttered up on defense, 9 times out of 10, Jalen Brunson's going to have an open look, or somebody else is going to have an open look, and it's probably going to be a 3-point shooter. So yeah, like, just go with your personnel. Now I will say Giannis is going to definitely have to abide to that, because I think the whole Dame experience should be a learning experience. Because how the hell it don't matter if Dame is, you know, an average point guard, passer, or facilitator, or whatever, like overrated facilitator, whatever you want to claim. Since it didn't work with Giannis, I still think most of it was because Giannis wanted to be that point guard, that point forward. Like, he wanted to operate the offense through his eyes, like through his way. He ain't let Dame fuck around and be a Steve Nash for, you know, a 20 game stretch or something like that. That's why they weren't able to develop that chemistry. So if Giannis is on that type of time, I feel like Jalen Brunson is gonna have a hard time, meshing with him in the sense. Like, yeah, they will have their games where Jalen Brunson has 12 assists and Giannis has 40, but in the playoff time, it's gonna be too much thought going. I think that was the problem with San Antonio. They had too many guards on the floor, and I think most of the moments, like it was game 2 when Wemby threw the ball off Castleback, or game 1, whatever game it was. I feel like that was a situation where it was too many thoughts going, because Wemby, for a second, was thinking of taking the ball out,
Which he
or
always does.
type shit. And Castle, he was ready to get the ball, but then he seen Wemby was ready to take it, and then at the split second, Wemby decides, no, I don't want to take it. I'm going to pass it up. And that was just a confusion of thought. It was too much thinking going on.
If he does not do that, it'll be a different outcome.
It
If
could.
it could be if De'Aaron Fox does not take that shot up, it would have been a different outcome.
It could have been 3-1 Spurs.
Could have been a that shit crazy.
But hey, that's definitely where experience kick in. So
Circumstantial moments, big. Big time plays. Robert Horry plays, man.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher plays, man. Every team needs somebody that's willing to do that, and the Knicks have shown me that they got a team full of players. I mean, the shot from Jose Alvarado, that three from Jose Alvarado. If he ain't did nothing all game was play pestering defense and just hit that three, that's the championship makeup that I'm talking about.
And
Yeah,
I
he was in a
remember
couple
on
threes.
Thunder
and I
have the
remember on
OKC.
one of the pods you asked what does Mike Brown do other than Tom Thibodeau, and I said this exact reason that he plays other players just to figure out basically next man up, who's gonna show us that we can actually get back in this game or like win
Not
this game, and it
not
was
only
Jose
that,
Alvarado.
not only that, he maximizes that.
The
Not
nigga
only
played
with
damn near everybody. That nigga went into I think it was like what 9-10 man deep into the bench.
he's an experienced championship coach. He knows.
And with that team, they had a lot of bench personnel that they work with those stars. So he's
It
definitely
doesn't
familiar with
help.
that formula.
It helps. It helps that he has a great assistant as Rick Bronson on his side. It helps that he has a lot of.
Yeah, great assistant. That's probably a reach, but
I mean, the proof is in the pudding. They win a championship. Shit, you have to
he's a
respect.
morale
You have
coach.
to respect him as a. You have to respect him as a championship assistant
I respect it.
It's
I'm
crazy
just
though.
saying,
for the mecca of basketball.
Would that be like
is
the
he better
first?
than Scott Brooks?
I ain't into the game of calling him better than nobody, but I'm gonna respect him as a championship assistant.
Okay, I respect it too. I'm just saying.
Would this really buy Rick Brunson into being a head coach now?
He could it possibly. I've seen niggas get head coach off being video coordinators.
Maybe.
I've seen niggas be
Maybe you
towel
can be a head
boys.
coach for the Knicks.
Niggas that came in from being towel boys.
I'm surprised they didn't sit there and go with them though this year. Like I really thought that they was really gonna lean towards hiring Rick Brunson just to be like that's why I thought they was just throwing out all those like, oh well, we're gonna try to hire Jason Kidd and the nigga from the Timberwolves. I already knew that shit wasn't about to happen. I thought they was just gonna give Rick Brunson for the low because he already been with the team for so long. But I already said like even at the beginning of the season when they signed this nigga that I'm glad that they did sign. I was glad that they did sign Mike Brown. I wasn't too sold on him too much, but I was like I feel like he can take us to the promised land.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't discredit that though.
yeah. He had the experience. I always said that he had the experience. Like I don't think like you know what I'm saying. It might. Who knows? It might didn't take much, bro. It might didn't take much, bro. Who knows? It might have just been a different face. Might didn't take much. Tom Thibodeau is a hell of a he's a hell of a coach. Just not his time and place. He'll be.
But what I'm saying is though he had the players already in that system. Like Landry Shamet was on our roster last year, my nigga, and he didn't play that nigga at all in the playoffs like that.
Correct.
Like the only person that we really didn't have this series, well, I mean this year was what Jordan Clarkson, Jose Alvarado. I feel like I'm missing one more person. But other than that, we still basically had our damn near our same roster from last year. Like
he done really stepped into his OG role.
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like Tom Thibodeau did not sit there and play the necessary players that he should have known was gonna win the games. Well, win us playoff games. He fucked up in the regular season by burning out our players, and you see what happens now. Like all that extra energy and shit that they had to use last season, they put it into this season whenever they needed it the most. Basically, like that's what I will give Tom Thibodeau for. At least just putting them in that moment of like basically the Knicks don't get tired. The Knicks they don't get tired just off of last season, especially the starters, because they've been ran so much through the regular season and the playoffs that them niggas don't get tired, and they carried that over into this season in games that mattered the most, where it was like comebacks or just blowing a team out. But all in all, I mean, I just say I'm glad for the hire. I'm happy that Mike Brown basically showed what was supposed to be done last year was use our team, use our bench, stop relying on our starters to bring us back when we have a full bench that can do the same thing with us, at least by playing defense.
Defense first.
And it's crazy how niggas say like last year. Well, I mean, it's crazy how niggas say Cat don't play defense, but I mean he can play it in the playoffs only because they allow you to play more physical. So I mean, of course, some of those ticky tack fouls that he get in the regular season, he's not going to get in the postseason like that. So he's been able to get away with a lot, especially with Wemby being able to get away with a lot of shit too, though.
Man, Wemby been getting away with murder.
Wemby been getting away with flagrant fouls left to right.
Exactly.
Borderline suspension, should be suspended by now.
Yeah, and I ain't so I don't ever want to hear a nigga play into the narrative that Wemby soft or some shit, because that nigga ain't soft.
But my whole point is, Cat plays defense when it matters the most. So, I mean, I'm not trying to always say I'm gonna go off of every like playoffs. Like, I mean, of course we're gonna get a sample size from the regular season, but playoffs are when that shit is really gonna matter the most, bro. We really seen Detroit be the number 1 seed, beating the dog shit out of us, and basically looking like that they was gonna be taking the top spot almost, just from the way they was looking. But we seen what they did first round, basically, like. So that's why I always said, bro, I have faith in the Knicks, like regardless of what seed we was. I mean, I knew we was going to be at least a top 3, 4 seed or whatever. Didn't have no worry against Atlanta, which I told y'all. I told y'all I wasn't worried when we even went when they was up 2 or something like that, or it was like 2-1 at least. Like I still said I wasn't worried. Next series, niggas are saying Philly might beat the shit out of us. Philly beat the dog shit out of them. Dog walked them. Same thing with fucking Cavaliers. And I already knew that series wasn't going to be nothing, to be honest with you. I can already tell you that now. I didn't have no percentage of the Cavs winning that series at all. Not, I mean, maybe at least a game or something. But no, I didn't have them winning. At least I didn't have them winning the series, basically. Now, finals, Spurs, I did already sit there and say, now the Knicks could definitely get one against the Spurs. So, I mean, I was glad that OKC did lose against the Spurs because I would have been at least a little bit more worried about OKC, to be honest with you, especially with like them being experienced in the finals. I don't got Shea. I damn sure don't got Shea doing that shit, what De'Aaron Fox did, to be honest with you. But
shit, or Wemby.
Yeah, I mean, well, Chet, I don't know though. Chet, he might have missed some free throws if he was in Wemby's position. I don't know. I ain't too sold on that. But if we just talking about stars, yeah, Shea ain't gonna miss them free throws either.
Yeah. But that's neither there.
It's neither there, but you don't know. I mean, moments do happen.
I understand. But right now, I'm just already sold on Knicks winning either tonight or in Game 6.
I hope it's Game 6. I want to see him win it in there. I want to see him win it in New York.
I kind of hope it's not Game 6. Like, just let New York.
You talk about Warzone.
I want to see New York turn into Gotham.
Bruh.
The Joker go pop out that bitch.
I want to see it.
Man, how long it take to get to Madison Square Garden? Let me see.
Because the championship trophy is gonna be in San Antonio tonight. They're gonna have it on the side of the court. They're gonna have it on the.
I mean, that's fine, but Madison Square Garden will still be lit outside, nigga. Like,
they gonna have that bitch on a little wheel. If they up by 10, if they up by 15 in this game, 10, like with like some shit, they already gonna have that bitch on the side. You gonna see it. You gonna see it on the side being rolled out.
Roaches, sardines, that motherfucker will be packed.
Man, Davon, how much money you got, bro?
What, like $30?
All right, if you put that towards gas, and I put $30 towards gas,
$30, bro.
We might be able to make it up there, bro.
Off one tank?
I mean, I could possibly cover the rest.
What day would that be though?
Nigga, tonight. Well, right now.
If you talking about going to New York
Y'all have
tonight,
fun.
Bruh.
you
I don't
really
know. That shit
freaking like
says 6.
this? We can
That
do it.
shit says 7 hours right now. Like, by the time we get there, the game
Right.
gonna start.
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. I'm
Nah, let
ready.
me stop.
I'm ready.
Let
All
me
right.
stop. Let me stop. I wish. I wish.
Nigga, I'll just go
Nigga.
out that bitch. I just go to the motherfucking no, like I don't know, I ain't never been to New York before. So like
But that's what I'm saying though. You don't have to be in the stadium. Like, just being outside, nigga.
that's what
Like,
I'm saying. We can just go to the
they
watch
gonna have the
party.
T. They gonna have that shit on everywhere. Like, every
Everywhere. You can
TV
just
is gonna
stand
have the
there.
Knicks on.
And niggas gonna be smoking the gas. What? Like what?
Bruh.
Man,
Nigga,
we
I'm
was
just
now.
going
This
out
shit
there
was
to
down.
people
This shit
watch.
was DC. If this shit was DC, I know you'd be serious. But this like New York. That's like a pre-planned type jump. Like
That's I'm not trying to go off topic, but that's why I need DC to get into this fucking position. Cause
they
then,
might if they
They
players
have a
stay.
chance.
They might if they
Maybe.
players stay. But AD already talking about dipping.
Give them like 3 years.
man, hopefully we'll see. We'll see.
But shit, the Mavericks, what ain't the Mavericks and the Warriors pursuing Anthony Davis?
Damn, so not the Mavericks.
I mean,
Maybe
not
the
the Mavericks. I mean,
Warriors.
the Warriors. Ain't the Warriors pursuing Anthony Davis?
Man, I don't even know.
I could have sworn that was one of Steph Curry's little tactics to get Anthony Davis to entice LeBron to come. That's what I read when that David McMenamin joke got
I
sent.
like it broad there.
If they get AD, LeBron definitely come.
Yeah, that'll be
I don't
fine.
think it would make sense because AD is still.
Injury prone.
I mean that, but he's not doing what he wants to do. You gonna put him at the 5? He
Yeah.
don't want to play the 5.
No, put him at the 4. Draymond paid 5.
All right.
I mean, he does it all the time. Why not? I mean, it's not gonna make a difference as long as both of them on the court. Why does it matter?
You think it'll mean something playing with Steph Curry? And he don't have to, be
Do
in
as
the paint
much.
as much?
Yeah, I
Well,
think
not be in the paint as much, but you can't have so many defenders in the paint with a Steph Curry offense.
exactly. I think Steph Curry go. I think Steph Curry give you grab it. I think Steph Curry can still run around enough to give you at least 25, 26 a game.
But AD hasn't been shooting from 3 well ever since y'all won on that championship run.
You don't need him to be that
He
80
ain't
though.
really about shooting threes though.
You don't need him to be that 20 and 20 AD no more. He's about being 19 and 8, 19 and 9 or some shit like that.
So I mean,
Nigga,
not having two 3-point big men that can't shoot on the floor.
he's very
I mean, still Steph
he
Curry on the
brings
floor.
more than shooting to the team, Rob. He's a defensive juggernaut. Him
I
and
mean,
Draymond on the same court, that's a guaranteed championship. If you add the right pieces.
I don't see it working out. But like that's just basically all I'm saying. I just don't see it working out.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to say where they get the right pieces. I can see him. I'm not gonna say it's a championship. I'm gonna say it's a contender. It's definitely a 3-seater. One last run out of LeBron, the NBA will definitely see it as a 3-seater. They will definitely be like they're not gonna dig LeBron in his championship
Man,
career.
I mean, I know it's not gonna be like that, but it's gonna look similar to like just a lot of those like older rosters that older teams. I mean, not older team, older players that basically try to team up together, basically because they can all afford each other now. Well, afford to be on one team, basically. Like,
That's what's gonna happen because they can't beat the Spurs by
21,
themselves.
22 Lakers.
Can't beat the Spurs
yeah,
by themselves.
man, the Lakers done had some shit of them though.
They can't. They can't beat the Spurs by
Yeah,
themselves.
oh
They
three,
can't
oh
beat
four.
They can't beat the Spurs by themselves. They can't beat the Thunder by themselves. They're not gonna be able to beat the Celtics by themselves. Why not join?
Like the only teams that we really seen win with the big three like that, or I mean, not win with the big three, but win with like just bringing over a star player and it'd be like a big three or a big four or some shit like that. Was I mean pretty much Boston, Miami, and Golden State. I mean, it might be others. It might be another team though, especially like an older team. I forgot though.
Yeah, because goddamn Golden State had a juggernaut 5 at one point.
I forgot who it was though. Damn, but yeah, they did have a juggernaut 5 though. I was like, damn, when they got DeMarcus Cousins too.
Yeah, I mean, from the potential that we thought he was gonna be, though.
Yeah.
Like from the
Man,
potential that we thought he
ATL.
was gonna be, niggas was saying that team was probably the greatest team, the greatest 5 ever assembled. Like the number, the paper stats. Like, yeah. If that nigga would have just averaged a smidget, like when KD went down and then Clay went down and it was just Steph and it was just everybody was down so much. It was just him and DeMarcus Cousins. But DeMarcus was trying though. If that nigga was at least 20% more of himself, bruh. What if the
if it
Warriors
was a
would have
prime
pulled?
DeMarcus Cousins, that would have been a different series.
What if the Warriors would have pulled out that series? I mean, like, what if they would have won that game 6? Would they win? It would have won game 7. I don't think they would have had enough though. They wouldn't have had enough. You had Siakam, OG Anunoby, Kawhi Leonard. Can we talk about that Toronto squad right quick? You had Fred VanVleet.
OG was hurt, by the way.
OG, I mean, but
I was ready to say.
He was on the roster, right?
He was, but he was hurt.
Yeah, but I can't say because he ain't. Okay, but Siakam.
Still a loaded fucking roster.
It was fucking loaded. So I don't think they could have got over that dragon anyway, though. Yeah, I just want to say that.
Man, I don't blame you.
Lee, like I said, with a prime DeMarcus Cousins, though, going up against Marcus Gasol, I think he would have cooked them.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm so mad we didn't get to see more of that DeMarcus that played with AD, man. That nigga was playing like a small forward, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was moving like a small forward. Jokic before, like Jokic.
Now he was definitely Jokic-esque.
Jokic, because he ain't play. His defense was better than Jokic, but he won't know
what they call him, nigga Jokic.
Yeah, like he was fucking
Nicole,
faking.
nigga. What they call? They call Dairy Queen that, bro.
That nigga pump fake, Euro, all that shit. He was getting down with niggas. AD and him had multiple 30, 40-point games together.
Yeah, 40-point games. I think it was the game they played. AD hit a buzzer beater against us at half court from 3.
Yeah, New Orleans dropped the ball with that one, to be honest, bro.
360 to 360. He threw 80 to 360. Alley-oop jump. I said that nigga got that in his bag. What? He's that versatile. That nigga threw the ball.
And they had Rondo and Jrue Holiday.
How do you not? They had the shooters. They didn't have the shooters. It had to be floor spacing. Because oh my fucking god.
Yeah, all they had I think was like Eric Gordon or something.
They should have went out.
I think he was hurt.
Why did they shoot?
I think he was on the Rockets by then though.
Why didn't they shot for shooters? What the fuck was
I think
they
had E'Twaun Moore was a rotational piece. Like
so. He
was.
Even though E'Twaun Moore was a bucket low key.
They had Mirotic shooting.
Yep, they sure did.
And he was like one of their bucket getters.
I forget who else there was on that squad.
New Orleans was just mostly looking forward to getting that number 1 pick with Zion. That's all it was.
That nigga Kevin Love said. That nigga Kevin Love said, when I get really, really high, I watch these highlights and that highlights. He said, bro, you got me thinking. He said, what was your number for he was like, what was your number for the Timberwolves? He said 42. What was your number for the Cavs? He's 0. He said, bro, that's 420 put together. Like that shit was
fire.
I felt like I entered the Matrix when I found that out. That's shit. That nigga's a stoner.
Like he is from Portland, Oregon. So
that nigga probably has a bitch when shit be happening, and that's why he make them memes, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to K-Love, man.
And shit, we talking about getting the Lakers talking about acquiring him in the offseason. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but I think that's good locker room chemistry.
Yeah, definitely great locker room presence.
You know what I'm saying? And even
championship player.
So all these LeBron talks I'm hearing, I'm not hearing Bronny being included, right? Because that's because the Lakers spent $4 million on him, right?
I think the South Bay Lakers love him too much.
Yeah, they love him. He probably bringing
the boy all-star over there.
He probably bringing some revenue.
They not about to be South Bay Lakers no more though. They about to move.
God damn it! Where are they going to now? Inglewood?
No, I forgot. I saw a video though, but I saw that that they moving.
West Covina.
Pasadena.
It's only to bring in more attention. Because I think it's like a certain time where I forgot. It's a certain event that goes on around that time or some shit like that, and they said it'll bring in more people. Basically, like
man, making no sense because that LA market, you got to compete.
Yeah, it's too many pro. It's too many pro teams. It's too many college teams.
Yeah, so I mean, they basically just going further out, you know, just so then they can have like more people come. Because I mean, yeah, if you close by the Lakers, then who the fuck want to go to a game like that? Like, I mean, you might see an NBA star out there, just at least supporting his teammate or some shit like that, or
You might
LeBron
see
just supporting Bronny.
LeBron supporting Bronny. The fuck might see the greatest basketball player of all time.
I mean, yeah. I
Digging the
mean, and then
Kendrick.
I was,
That's a token, nigga. Do you remember when Bronny came to the Arthur Ashe Center to play dude and everybody thought LeBron was gonna come? And how that shit got sold out?
yeah.
Niggas
Matter
was
of fact,
going
I
to
do
Bronny
remember that.
games just to see LeBron, bro.
Shit, Melo came through too.
I think
I
Melo was
mean,
at the
that's
John
neither
Marshall
here or
game.
there, but
Yeah, he
I'm
just
just
played
saying.
John Marshall last year, and Melo was at the game at Virginia Union, I think.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago.
What that was like last year? No, 2 years
Um,
ago. So he played the
Couple.
Celtics last year.
I think it was 2 times though. I think they went to the Ben Wallace gym too for like an AAU game.
I know one of them times. I think I was at Rob Crib, and niggas was smoking. I think that game. I think it was a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, either or. Um, yeah, it's a lot of speculation of where LeBron can go. So we just got to see. I mean, he might stay. They're talking about he wanted max contract. Who knows what the Lakers are going to do with that? Because obviously you got Austin Reeves. You gonna have to possibly pay. I don't know.
Didn't
He
he?
got some. He got some offers looming already. So
Didn't he tell them like make? Didn't he tell them give him a reason why he should take a? Didn't he say that some shit like that?
I don't know. You know all that speculation. So
I
but
heard
like,
him.
what would a max contract look like to LeBron now? Like 2, 3 years?
One,
Like,
one plus one. A
yeah, I don't know, man.
team friendly 1+1.
yeah,
That's
it's
just
just not
tough.
conducive to winning to me.
I mean, it'd be great if it would be so great if he took a 1 year $20 million job. That'd be so great.
I mean, I understand 1 or 2 years, basically, like 1 or 2 years. But I mean, a
You
max
live in
contract, I
Cali,
thought you had to at least put like 3, 4 years on that joint. Like,
nigga. I believe he wants a max contract, and I'm not trying to be
well, this would
biased.
be an
You,
extension in his
you
case,
can get a
though.
max off of 1 year. You can
But
get like top dollar.
don't living in LA got something to do with all that? Like the taxes taking out that shit.
Nah, the taxes is just the taxes. That's
I mean,
Yeah.
just
so if
that's
he
just
get
the
one
state,
year 30 million, he gonna bring home 15, or probably less than that.
basically. Shit, Miles Garrett just found out the hard way about that shit.
So I understand why he want 40 million. She bring home 20.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. He took the well, actually he didn't. No, he
Shout
did
out
took a
to
deal.
everybody.
He
Shout
did.
out to everybody that ever played in Los Angeles history. I didn't
That
know
took a
they
pay
be
cut. That's crazy.
I didn't know they'd be kicking niggas' asses in taxes like that.
Yeah. Huh.
Like Shohei Ohtani has a $500 million contract. I wonder what that is in California. It's not so. It's not so much of the richest contract. It really isn't.
200,
It was just a big ass name grab on the TV screen. My niggas taking home probably 220, 219 at the most. Like,
and that's nasty work.
and on top of that, how much it's like however more you make, don't like your agent always supposed to get like 2% or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
good percentage, a good
Yeah, like
chunk.
so the more you make, you just making other motherfuckers richer. Because what's
Yeah,
2% 500 million? Like bro, you making a bag off me just signing a contract. Like, and then he got caught up. I ain't trying to go too deep. Then he got caught up in all the other shit. So it's so much other shit taking your money in California. So I don't blame LeBron being in that market, like you said, to be asking for a max contract because at the end of the day, he did leave Cleveland for Los Angeles for the back end. He left it for the back end. Like he left it, he moved his whole family there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just LeBron going to Miami because his team stayed his family stayed in Cleveland when he went to Miami. I mean, they came because to see games and shit, but they lived in Cleveland. So I mean, he moved his family to LA. So this was for the end game. He made businesses in LA. I think he ends it in LA, but it just they got to come to an agreement on where they want to. He gets the amount of money he wants, and what are you doing to maximize this roster? Because anything less than trying to get a market player right now, I'm leaving. And on their side, LeBron, you're not giving us the room to do that if you're asking for this much money. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get. It's not even about. I know they're not going into it saying being like LeBron. We're trying to get you this because it's fuck you first of all. It's fuck you, nigga. We got Luka on our team, so it's fuck you first of all. You know what I'm saying? Kudos. I mean, for real, for real. This whole Lakers relationship with LeBron, it could end today. You know what I'm saying? It could end today. I'm still gonna be here. That's number one. But number two, bro, we're ready to move on. So it's like bro, us having you could probably hold us back, to be honest. And that's I'm saying this about the greatest player of all time, arguably the greatest player of all time, bro. But I can't see us getting better paying this nigga $40 million. I can't see us getting. I'm not trying to watch the same games next year. You know what I'm saying? Of us getting fucking destroyed by Portland, my nigga. I'm not trying to watch us down by Portland. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see some good years, bro. So all that LeBron speculation and rumor shit, bro. I hope this shit pan out to be something, man. And if it don't, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Sooner than that, I would expect. But um, just real quick, despite what happens with the Spurs, how y'all feel about them as far as them in the West? Like, are there the favorites for next year? Are there a juggernaut dynasty just waiting to explode at some point? Or do you think OKC, maybe Denver, if they make some type of move, whoever in the West? Timberwolves finna be out the door, so I don't even know if I can equate them. But yeah, like as far as the Spurs, y'all think they solidified themselves as like the premier Western Conference favorites for like next year and get into the Western Conference Finals?
Shit,
Yeah,
they all
definitely.
definitely shit. They always gonna get
Definitely.
better. They're not gonna get
But
worse.
damn, we win game 7. Why it gotta be definitely?
They definitely not gonna get worse.
Yeah, but we get a little healthier and we can get a little better too. I don't know. We might can prevail.
I don't think that's gonna
I mean,
stop.
it's
I
just
don't think that's gonna stop their. I don't think that's gonna stop their regular season glory over y'all.
it's two factors that played into this though. Like
They
one,
absolutely beat the dog
one
shit out of y'all during the season.
no, it's not even just that,
That's
but
regular season. We talking
it's
playoffs.
just how fast they developed like over a 3 year span of basically rebuilding around Wemby. And then it's also the development of Wemby so far as well too. And I mean only those two things can get better.
My
And then as far as their office as well too though, I mean I don't got them making a mistake if they do decide to go like another route by trading either Fox or just getting rid of some pieces just to get over that hump because they already know what it takes to get there. Like I mean if they
Yeah.
saying they can get there right now with this kind of squad already, and I mean if they lose this and they know at least it's they only need one more little tweak, which right now of course is like veterans, well at least a little bit more veteran leadership
I think they
or
got it.
veteran
They just need a
experience.
better. They need a veteran. They need a veteran point guard.
They don't have it. They don't
They
have
got
it. I
they
mean,
got the wing shooter. They got the wing
De'Aaron
shooter
Fox
in
is
Champagny.
De'Aaron Fox has only been in the playoffs with Sacramento, yes, but even then though, like it's only first round. I mean, it's not like this nigga been in the finals where, like, yeah, these moments really are like, all right, yeah, you gonna get blasted if you fuck up in these kind of moments, like J.R. Smith and a whole bunch of other players basically that didn't get that basically messed up in these kind of moments, you know. So as far as like the Spurs next season, I do got them being back. Either them, I mean, either be, I don't know, not either of them, but I got them being back regardless. To be honest with you, that's just all I can say. Whether they go the Giannis route or if they, you know, just make a tweak here and there and pick up somebody else. I can't think of somebody else right now, but all I can think about is they do go after Giannis just by getting rid of De'Aaron Fox and a couple other pieces. Then I mean, they got it right there. Because I mean, Giannis has the championship experience, and I mean, then you wouldn't rely on him so much in the regular season. So then he's not injured. Then mostly, I mean, especially since they was able to manage with Wemby, even able to even still get like Defensive Player of the Year, and not being counted out for that.
That
So I feel
probably
like the
fuck up
Spurs,
Wemby. That probably fuck up Wemby's like defensive stats, wouldn't it?
nah, hell no. Nah. I mean, having him and Wemby on the floor, I mean, that wouldn't fuck up neither one's defensive stats. I mean, it might fuck up his offensive stats a little bit, but I mean, if you're trying to win a championship, bro, let's do what makes sense.
If you can't score, you can't beat them, nigga. You ain't gonna be able to score on them niggas.
I mean, at this point, you need somebody that can just get downhill and get you a fucking bucket. Yeah, Wemby can eventually possibly do the same thing if he learns how to use his size. But right now, if I was the Spurs, I probably would get rid of De'Aaron Fox and get Giannis.
You know that's
Bump,
coming, right?
huh?
You know that's coming, right?
Maybe, yeah. And then I
You know
mean,
they also gonna ask
but
for
look at this
more than
though. Hold
just
on, look
De'Aaron
at this
Fox.
though. But look at this though. You getting rid of De'Aaron Fox because you got Dylan Harper.
But who we getting back? Because we damn sure are not trying to make De'Aaron Fox our franchise player. So who we getting back by trading back our greatest player in our history?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Bucks. Because I don't
Oh
know if
no,
De'Aaron Fox is enough. It's gonna
De'Aaron
have to
that's
be a
the
Fox,
thing though. It
multitude of
might.
picks
De'Aaron
or
Fox,
something.
De'Aaron Fox, De'Aaron Fox, Julian Champagny, Vassell.
Nah, stop putting Julian in that.
You're gonna have to. You have to give up something for Giannis.
Nah, I don't even think his contract worth enough anyway for it. But maybe Devin. Yeah, Devin is a possibility.
How much is his
Let's see
contract worth?
Carter Bryant for sure.
Carter, you have to give up a plethora of youth. They gonna want the youth, and Julian Champagny falls into that. How significantly his stock has went up as a fucking wing shooter. This
I don't.
series, I'm one of them niggas that be like the Spurs make them untouchable. Like so, I don't know. You gonna have to give up something for Giannis if they go that route.
I mean, like I said, it might have to be at least De'Aaron Fox, Vassell, and some picks.
Fox ain't enough by himself, but if you put Fox, Vassell, Carter Bryant, some picks, that might be enough.
That could get you through.
That might get you Giannis.
Maybe do a 3-team trade, get some more picks.
That's what I'm mostly leaning towards, though. At least like a 3-team trade rather than giving up so much. Because I mean,
Yeah. Everybody who's been trying to trade or has been trying to acquire him or making rumors has they all been trying to get 3-team trade.
bro, the way how this finals is right now, teams are about to go crazy this summer. I know I said this last year about OKC and stuff, but I know for a fact there's going to be a lot more like movement in this. There's going to be a lot more movement in a lot of these organizations, like with moving around players.
And I think that's because of Wemby.
Yeah, mostly because of Wemby. I ain't gonna say because of the Knicks. I mean, because of course you can build something like that. It's kind of like a formula that has already been created before.
Kind of, sort of, but guess how that team was built?
To the
Yeah,
draft.
yeah, but I'm just
No, it's
saying.
not the draft, not the Knicks, not through the draft. How were they
Oh,
built?
who you talking about?
Oh, you talking about the Knicks? I mean, mostly
Yeah,
built off of trades.
Oh, for trades. Yeah, you talking about the Knicks.
trades, but also what was the key component for all those trades and moves to happen?
Talking about the picks.
A certain contract by a star player.
Oh,
Oh,
Jalen
nigga,
Brunson.
I already brought it up. Yeah, Jalen Brunson. Yeah, took the pay cut. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like that. I don't know if that's duplicable for other franchises because I'm still in the mindset of this second apron, first apron thing. I still think it's gonna restrict teams at a certain degree. Like it ain't gonna just be too much willy nilly of moving. I think some of the teams that are like prospering over the CBA of now, they're just getting like early eats. Like what's the saying? Early bird gets the worm or whatever. I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like at some point it's gonna kick to like first apron effects and second apron effects taking over certain teams. And it's going to probably be the Knicks. I'll tell you the number one team, Oklahoma City,
They
because
are. They
Chet
already.
Holmgren made All NBA and first team All Defense.
They
So
got to
them
pay him.
citadels he's getting.
Yeah, they got to pay him that
Now
money.
hold on now.
Yep.
Hold on now too, because we do kind of got to think about when they do the expansion and everything too, though. So whenever
Mhm.
they get Las Vegas and Seattle back in there, and then we got Minnesota in the East, that's something else to think about, especially if Minnesota still got Anthony Edwards on that squad and they still playing like how they are now. Because I mean, I think they definitely would have walked through a couple of teams in the East. I ain't gonna say they would have walked through us, but
What
they
the
definitely would
expansion
have
team?
walked through. Huh?
Oh, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, Timberwolves.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah, maybe.
That would have been Eastern Conference Final. Knicks
I
and
mean,
all.
he was hurt, so I'm not sure, but I'd love to see that matchup in the future.
Defensively, they're probably the same team.
So
No
I mean, we'll see
bullshit.
if Anthony. I think Anthony Edwards is still gonna be there, of course, just through that.
Hopefully.
I think they're the
But
same team.
do this expansion draft too, though. Like, I mean, of course, we're gonna see other play. We're gonna see some key players. Well, not key players, because how it go again? Like they sign the players that's like non-restricted, basically. Well,
We got
Type
unrestricted.
like
shit.
five. We got like five. We got like 5 to 7 protected players.
It's usually like a 6-man type player, maybe like the fifth starter or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Everybody else is up for grabs.
But yeah, that's interesting too, though. As far as Minnesota moving out of the West, I do think that'll have some type of effect in the West. But I
You know
don't
what
know.
else is interesting? Last time expansion happened was only one team. It's two teams simultaneously. So I think I ain't never seen a draft pool like that before. So that in itself, that team, that whole transaction is going to be a blockbuster moment. I feel like what the kudo with Rob is saying. I feel like the league is going on the up. The league is on the up. I feel like shit gonna change, and it fits into what Rail talking about that second apron with the teams that can acquire players. I think teams dilly dally around what they can do and what they can't do. You know what I'm saying? Big money moves. I think you'll have to acquire a third team, and I think that is the reason why teams are starting to do that because new rules. We're in a different era. And the shit is too. I need Rail sometimes to explain this shit to me sometimes because shit is too technical to me. Because I feel like the OCBA rules was just lenient as fuck, and anything was just happening. Like I feel like trades. I feel like trades in the last CBA agreement will probably be easier, right, Rob? Like trades in the last CBA agreement will be easier than trades in this one, right? Does all that stuff correlate to the same thing?
Well, this is all documented to be Kevin Durant's fault. Because when CJ McCollum took over, it was basically a emphasis they were saying in reports or whatever. It was basically an emphasis of we don't want top heavy players to just be able to get traded or you know just signed to a team off of like cheap deals trying to finagle the salary cap. Like it need to be like locked in, contracts and like basically try to honor those contracts. It can't just be like free movement of players and stuff like that. So it's kind of Kevin Durant. It's kind of LeBron James. Like the moves that he made with the Lakers, quote unquote type shit, traded for Russell Westbrook and, getting all, Carmelo Anthony and all those guys. And that went the wrong way. You know, I think that's the get for the NBA. Is like we're not going to pay top heavy contracts and we're not going to make them exclusive to just get traded when they get upset. So I think that's the main emphasis of all of it. And, you know, also I think teams are trying to like focus on homegrown talent. So that's really it. And as simple as I'm making it seem, it still means something to say that like you can't just go shopping for a free agent willy nilly or something. Like you have to make some moves to make that contract work. So that's why things are like more team oriented now. Like it's better teams loaded up because you can't really go for three max contracts and expect to like have a significant enough roster in the back end to like support them when they're out the game. That's what happened to the Denver Nuggets. They had Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and Nikola Jokic. First year of Michael Porter Jr.'s contract was enough for them to make them be like, nah, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get traded. And I don't even think his contract kicked in. But I know it was kicking in. It was either active or it was ready to kick in. And if it was to kick in, it would have put him in a fucking dump. Not to mention that they signed Christian Brown to a max rookie contract. So that's the things that's making the CBA a motherfucker. It's like depending on the max contracts that you sign, it's gonna really hurt you in the back end if you think you go just sign some free agents, and more than likely, if you teeter in that first apron, you're gonna have to sign vet minimums. You can't sign no luxurious contract for a free agent. So it's some complications. I'm not. Hey, we 3 years in, I believe. I'm still not all the way keen to the shit, but I am kind of seeing some of these teams like the Nuggets. I think they're the main culprit, and we will see with the Oklahoma City Thunder starting next year how these contracts go affect. Because I'm hearing all this talk about, oh, Shea wants to keep Lou Dort at all costs, and Alex Caruso, keeping him at all costs, and certain players or whatever. I'm interested to see where all this money is gonna come from, or all this, how all this gonna fit in. Case and Wallace contract coming up, and he already looking like he finna go. He like shit. Hey, I need my money. I can't be taking no pay cut, and it's gonna be a significant pay cut. No, you might as well give me to Atlanta or give me to some team that can use me. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be surprised if he go to San Antonio. No, gotta pay Castle and Harper, but he'll definitely Case and Wallace will change the team overnight type shit. But yeah, I think Case and Wallace is more than I would love to have him. I would love for him to start with Shea in the future. But if we're gonna keep Alex Caruso, then he's probably gonna have to go. I would rather keep Case and Wallace, to be honest. But it's that type of scenario going on. So yeah, it's gonna take effect for other players. It's gonna happen with the Spurs. Again, you have to pay Castle, you got to pay Wemby, you got to pay Harper. Luckily for them, they went to the finals in their first playoff run. But every dog has their time, for better or worse.
but better or worse.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we could say some of the other yippity yap for like the off season conversations and stuff like that. The draft is damn near around the corner. I think it's like 3 more weeks or something like that. So we'll see if AJ DeBosa go to Washington. We can see the next bare minimum T Mac. I think he's like a better Paul George. I'm hesitant to say he's Kevin Durant, but
Ah man, you give everybody the Paul George label.
I really don't. Who the last person I said is the next Paul George?
Yeah, man, Thompson.
Yeah, I did. I said man Thompson and Kawhi, but I said their ceilings. I ain't say they're quite there yet. Well, I mean, I guess that applies. I mean, same thing. Okay, maybe I am giving that, but that's prototypical these days. Is it not prototypical? A 6'9" wing that can, play on the outside perimeter type shit, shoot threes, still athletic enough to get to the rim.
It's a typical prototype build now.
Yeah.
It's
Like I
more.
said, I'm
It's
hesitant
seen
to say
more
Kevin
since
Durant.
it's seen more since Paul George has entered the league. Yes.
I can see why Brandon Miller is like, Paul George's favorite player because, he's another one. Like 6'9" guard, can do it all, play 2 to 4 if you really
Yeah, but
need
he
to.
purposely emulating his game though.
Yeah, but I mean that's because he built like he got the same skills. It's hard to be a Paul George now. You're talking about a
Not when you got the
6'9"
not when you got the
dribble,
intangibles.
hezzy pull up three,
Not when you got the intangibles.
and then prime Paul George
He got
right
the
before he broke his
intangibles.
leg.
He got the intangibles.
Hey, well, yeah, the intangible part is another thing. I mean, Paul George, I think he has underrated intangibles, but sometimes he does have his playoff P moments. But that's I seen Paul George get off in multiple Eastern and Western Conference Finals. So have what you will about the man, but that's why I keep it light because I don't want to say Kevin Durant for a lot of niggas, but you know, AJ DeBosa, honestly, that's what I'm saying. He a better Paul George because he's not far from being a Kevin Durant type of. That's high to say. If Kevin Durant wasn't such a cupcake in his career, it would be damn near impossible to say Kevin Durant. Like that's like saying the next Hakeem Olajuwon. You got to stop and be like, whoa, who?
He said, "Well, who?"
But since Kevin Durant got 2 rings from Steph Curry, who's to say AJ Baza in his future couldn't pair up with the next Steph Curry and do the same thing? So I'm just saying the standard of Kevin Durant is kind of lowered by him. By him, he don't give a fuck. He'll tell you, I don't care. I don't care. I'll hop on
Because he
Twitter
don't
when I'm
because
burning.
he don't value that shit like y'all niggas do.
Bro, at the end of the day, he got his ring in a little easier way.
He don't hold himself to the standards y'all do, and y'all get mad at him because he doesn't.
I wonder what his standards is though.
To fucking hoop.
But to
He
win a
loves
ring,
hooping. Anything else that comes with it is a plus for him.
so not playing. So then why would he leave the Warriors? That's the
You ain't
that's the
got no
confusing
loyalty
part.
on the basketball court when you running fives, do you?
Okay, so why join the Warriors and then
Because they
why
the
leave
best
the
team.
Warriors?
They the best team. In
Why
his
leave them
eyes,
then?
that might have been an incentive.
Why leave them?
Because they may have had a better opportunity of winning the championship
He
than
didn't.
hold on. He better have had a better opportunity to win a championship than what he been doing the last couple of years. He probably seen that.
He didn't have it.
Probably seen that. He probably
He
seen who
didn't
he was
see it.
playing against. Nigga, he seen Steph Curry. He was up
Why
3-1.
didn't he take the opportunity to join them when
Yeah,
they
I don't
actually try
understand.
to trade him?
I don't understand that either. They was up 3-1 though.
All right, and that's what I'm saying. What does the man stand at?
That's a choke job. That was a purposeful choke.
Why even go to the Rockets if you're not going to go to the Warriors? What?
He was gonna go back to the Warriors until Draymond said that he didn't want him there.
And that was updated. That was like not even,
Hold on.
being
It
there.
was Steph. Hold on. Wasn't it Steph that said that?
I think Steph said some shit like we comfortable with
Said
who
some
we
shit
got.
like that. We comfortable
So,
where we at.
but I
And
don't think he denounced KD. I think he said, yeah, it would be cool, but it was like he liked who he got.
I think that was the straw that broke the camel back.
Yeah, I think it was just like, yeah,
Had he been a little bit
it's
more
still the
into,
same narrative. We don't need you, nigga. We don't need you to win.
had
We
he
just
been a
proved that in
little bit more
2022.
into, looking back, Steph probably think that was a boneheaded move to say. Because if looking at it, they could have used him. Looking at it, they would have definitely been a contender with KD. Looking at it, they would have definitely probably been in the semifinals or the Western Conference Finals this year with KD. But you got Jimmy Butler and Kristaps Porzingis. Can't stay on the fucking court.
Yeah, that's nasty work. You got
You
both of
go
them. How
into
you gonna
getting
get
you
rid of
go
that?
into getting Kristaps Porzingis knowing he don't stay on the court. That is in his scouting report. He got a disease that when he stands up, it hurts.
And you got Tingus Pingus.
Like they go in, this is in his scouting report. They know this and they still went out and acquired him. They blinding stuff with shit like saying they trying to help him win and shit.
You
Like
got the
they ain't really doing
Laville
shit to help
Bird
him
flu.
win. You sit on Kaminga that long. You sit on Kaminga, devalue the fuck out of him. You devalue him by not playing him. If you play him and show other teams what they're trading for, then his value goes up. You don't even play the nigga. We know he's a talent. You don't play him. And I don't want to call him race. I never wanted to call Steve Kerr racist. But when I found out his son's name was Nick,
Yeah, that's
and
just the
then
ultimate troll.
he got savagely assaulted by Michael Jordan once on camera, but Mike said it's been many times that they didn't beat his ass off camera. So I'm
Ragdolling that nigga.
I'm at the point where
Fuck
I'm
you say,
like, in the
Steve.
back of his mind, did he be like, I'm gonna get revenge on these niggas by winning, and I'm gonna troll at the same time? And I
And Kurt, you
always,
say one more smart motherfucking thing. For a nigga to be a all-time great coach, that means they had to be very annoying as a player. So you already know he probably said one too many things.
all
Well,
of them
Mike,
were,
you took 11 threes and we were wide open.
all
Well,
of
y'all
he.
motherfuckers
I feel
didn't make
like
no
all the
threes
head
either. What
coaches.
the fuck you talking about, Kurt?
I feel like all the head coaches that were players were all like that, probably excluding a few. I feel like all of them, because it's those type of guys that make head coaches. It's those type of guys. Now you got your excluded. Like Chris Paul is not that type of guy, but Chris Paul is definitely going to be a coach. But you got those type of guys like a Tyronn Lue, who definitely probably was a chirper, and he was a starter, but he probably was a chirper. You know what I'm saying? So like he definitely end up as a head coach. Doc Rivers probably looked like he don't talk that much, but he was a point guard, so I know he talked that much.
Yeah.
And he was a starter, so he
On
definitely
some really
got
good teams. The
on,
Knicks,
on some really good
Hawks.
teams. Yeah, niggas, bro. I feel like that locker room camaraderie shit is always there. It's just like with the league being so valuable and so much money run through that shit. The league it tries to present itself just like the NFL, try to present itself as bougie, as this is top market, shit like that. But if you go into a fucking locker room, these niggas talking just like me and you. Like these niggas move like, bruh, niggas can't get Anthony Edwards to fucking press train for nothing. So imagine what these niggas be talking about after the game, bruh. Like, listen to this nigga
Mhm.
and come up to the podium after the game, bro. Nigga, don't, like he speaks the same way, and I don't feel
God damn, tight shot.
like I don't think it's gonna be no type of coach that's gonna be like,
Hey,
we
hey,
need to get we
he'll
need to
be
get
saying
him
in the
more
background
discipline.
shit. Hey, make sure they got the Lou Will Lemon wet pepper wings.
Wet pepper wings, you know them Jones Lou came
Make
from
sure
the
you have them
pandemic.
bitches on deck when I get off now.
He that type of nigga. Like you can't control him. The league can't control that nigga, bro. Like they control Ja, cause like what Ja was about to lose
Nah, that
his
nigga was
whole
throwing grenades. He was throwing the whole
like.
GTA ensemble.
But
Like
other niggas was doing
whole
it though.
arsenal.
Other people was doing it, and they ain't say none of them niggas.
Yeah, Shay be pulling out the 9. Put another little
I'm talking
dookie.
about during the time that Ja was being known for doing it. Other niggas was doing it. Like,
Yeah,
and
on the sneak, but they won't egregiously
it
doing it
won't
though.
egregious. It won't egregious to the point
And at the
like.
end of the day, he was taking it a little bit off the court and saying some crazy things.
Okay, so you saying it? So you take that's like me taking the ice in my veins. Like that's like me saying I put a needle in my veins.
Not really. I mean, he was using gun tactics.
I can take it there. I'm just saying I can make an argument. Like,
His homeboy after the Pacers game, because they got into it. John got into it with one of the Pacers players. I forgot who it was, but after the game, one of his homeboys that was in the crowd or whatever ended up putting a laser beam against one of those players, if not that same player, and damn near got banned. I think to this day because of that shit. Like John Morant was damn near. He was teetering that line of crashing out Gilbert Arenas style. Like,
yeah, Gilbert won't never the same after that shit happened.
yeah, I think he
That
want the same after losing to LeBron, and that was really just a insecurity
it
type of
broke his
crash out.
confidence. It broke his confidence.
Yeah,
That nigga
it
said
was
he
like,
bought the
why am I
gun.
even,
He said he bought two guns. He bought a gun for the nigga.
for the nigga though,
He
loaded.
said he bought two guns. He bought a gun for the nigga, gave the nigga a gun. They was gonna have a shootout right in the locker room.
Like it could have really went left. This nigga Javaris Crittenton was damn near a blood or some shit. Like
That
he was some
nigga,
type of gangster affiliate.
that let you know that Gilbert Arenas is like that. Yeah, like he
Yeah,
very
he's at any given moment.
he
Fuck all
ain't
this
like,
shit.
and it's like almost like a excuse my my the way I word this, but it's almost like it's like a disorder with him, and I feel like
Type shit.
I'm not trying to, but I've always thought this about Gilbert Arenas. I'm not trying to discredit him or anything, but I feel like it's like a disorder with him, and I feel like he has had work done. You know what I'm saying? He has done a lot of work with himself and made
Yeah.
himself better. You know what I'm saying? Because I really do believe that he was suffering around that part in his career from some type of mental illness. And I believe
Type shit.
he probably still suffer from today, but he probably take medication. I don't know, probably went to
Yeah.
classes, you know what I'm saying, to better himself. But I can still see it though. I can see it in him though. Because one thing about the nigga, he drinks. He drinks like a
Type
fish.
shit.
And him, when him and Nick Young get together. When
Yep.
him and Nick Young don't know how to turn down a fucking drink. I remember one episode on their podcast. That nigga, I think he was drinking. He was drinking. Everybody else took a cup, like a regular size shot, and then they gave him the bottle. He filled up damn near the whole cup, and then
Nick, nah. You know how we used to do. You know how we used to do. You ain't no bitch, is you? You a bitch now? You done got kids and stuff. You got soft.
no,
Hmm?
nigga, I ain't never did it like that.
I don't know, Nick. You was a wild boy too
I
back in the
was a
day. You
wild
know I
boy. I with
raised
the
you
four
from.
locos. With the four locos, I was definitely a wild boy. I was
That
definitely a
nigga
wild
Nick, he
boy.
be like, man, see, that's why I went 0 for 14 that game when you got injured. And you got injured because you was too hungover. You weren't even injured. You was just sore.
This nigga, I'm
I
talking
was
about
sore, but then I dropped 40 the next game. So what does that tell you, Nicholas?
them
Them
niggas
niggas is
probably
funny, man. I missed that shit. You heard about the whole backdoor shit they did with Gil, right?
what? What you mean backdoor?
He don't own Gil's
Yeah,
arena.
they turned that shit into the arena.
Yeah. It's
How did
still
that happen?
it
Won't that his shit though?
I don't know what the fuck going on. I just know he gonna make a new show. So shout out to Gil. You know, I'ma tune
So
in with
that shit
that.
skip show now.
Basically. I think some of the old niggas there too. So I don't even know if they cool or not anymore. I'm not sure.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
Even the light skinned nigga.
Now Josiah, he 10 toes down type shit, but he say he still go get his checks type shit. So I think the niggas that's there, they still getting their checks, but as soon as they can bounce, they bounce type shit. But
Yeah,
who
I
knows?
know what
Like,
you call it bounce. I know they what you call it bounce. They had a breakdown. They let outsiders break them down.
yeah,
That's
they
why
might all bounce for real, for real. They probably just
I
all
ain't
getting
like
their
that
checks.
beef. I ain't like that beef between them. And this, yeah, I like this. I like my pod. I love my podcast because this is the type of shit we get into, chat. Like, I ain't like from them all collectively being like players that I know and players that I grew up watching and shit like that. And like I feel like a family when I'm watching niggas on TV because I grew up
Type
watching
shit.
these niggas. So
Really grew up watching
I feel
these
like the
niggas.
whole community is family type shit. And I felt like them two podcasts, especially as much as I know about them beefing, I felt like that shit was whack. I felt like if anything, that shit should have been done off stream, or y'all should have made it to where both sides profit off the shit. Y'all played them niggas got into y'all minds, not even into y'all. They got into McCants head, and then y'all instead of y'all being McCants and being there. I know niggas. I know as niggas go through it all the time. But I'm saying on camera though, like pushing it to the media though. Y'all was pushing it to the media, and then because it was really sometimes that McCants was getting flustered. Like he was getting really flustered at some moments. Like my nigga was really bothered by some of the shit. Like my nigga made a whole fucking. I know he was bothered by some of the shit that Charlie Villanueva said, but as McCants shouldn't have took it that far though. He shouldn't have took it that far, calling him a sick nigga. That was weird because you played with this. This is like a teammate, nigga. This like a brother. Like you play sports like a brother, or at least a cousin, nigga. Y'all teammates. And you say he's sick. Niggas know Charlie Villanueva ain't sick. He got alopecia. Niggas been. I was one of the niggas that used to say that when I first found out when he played for the Cavaliers that Charlie Villanueva thought he was sick. Until I got stopped being ignorant. Like when you said that, I felt like all shoes. I felt like all the bullshit was off the table when you said that.
Yeah,
But I
he
felt
was
like
on some bullshit.
when you shot that low and said he was a sick nigga, that's some shit he probably had to hear all his life, my nigga. When you struck that low, fuck all the cards off the table. And then y'all, not only y'all is on stream and y'all going against each other on stream. Like Gilbert, all that shit he said, that's the shit I'm talking about, bro. That shit that happened, that's the side of him that that's the side of him that you don't want to get out overly. Like only a side of his son and his wife know type shit. Like that is that Jarvis Crittenting uh Gilbert. Like all them niggas know that shit. And I feel like Kenyon, because and I ain't one of them niggas that's scared of Kenyon. That's just number one. Respect to Kenyon Martin, but I ain't
Just go
scared.
at his knees.
I ain't
If
scared.
need be, I'd rather kick it with Kenyon Martin. I
I'd rather
fuck
kick
with
it
him,
in
but
and
if he
beef
turn
with.
up on me, I'm going for the knees.
Yeah,
I'm
like
doing some other shit.
but his whole ego thing, he has an ego, and it's been there since Denver, man. It's been there,
Yeah,
but
it's
this
been there since the Nets, damn
it's
near
nigga, it's been there since Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
It's been there
Yeah,
since Cincinnati, man. Nigga, he's had an ego. That shit's been on his shoulder. Maybe
player
because
of the
he's an
year. Like,
undersized center. Maybe because he's an undersized center or whatever it was. He came into the game with a chip on his shoulder. And some say
yeah,
that makes him better. Some say that it makes him unbearable to deal with. So like,
type
just
shit.
just them being just the mixture of him and Gilbert in the same room. Them two egos, you know,
Yeah,
when it's something called accountability being involved, Gilbert ain't finna let him get off nothing on him, and he ain't finna let Gilbert get enough on nothing on him. So them
thanks.
two kind of balance each other. Then you got Nick for the entertainment, you got Rashad just for bullshit, whatever, and then you got Josiah mediating all that shit. Like I like the method to the madness they had set up. When y'all got on him, they should have been like, when Gilbert said, bro, well, next thing they say, if you ain't trying to come for the neck, if you ain't trying to shoot for the hip, if you already said the nigga was sick, and he said we said about you, if you ain't gonna go for the hip next time, or he said something, I'm not trying to be back here next week talking about this shit. Like if you not gonna go full throttle, we not talking about this shit next week. So what you gonna do? I felt like that was whack. I felt like that was whack. You shouldn't have
Yeah,
put it.
that was definitely Javaris Crittendengill.
Yeah, like I don't feel like you should have put him on the spot right there.
Yeah,
Like you should at least let the nigga do his homework. You know what I'm saying? You put him on the spot, and then you got BJ in the back laughing. You got niggas in the back
yeah,
laughing,
he's acting their
kind of
own and shit.
kind of agreeing with what them niggas was saying. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
like y'all really egoing y'all nigga right now. Like, and he feeling lost because nobody's there to crack. Nobody's there to catch him.
yeah.
Nobody's there to
Some of them
catch him,
niggas
my
was
nigga.
cool with Brandon Jennings played with Charlie Villanueva, so
That's like an
they
outsider.
cool.
That's like me, you smoking with Rob, and an outsider come in and he start dissing me, and y'all niggas laughing at the jokes. And
I
nigga,
mean, no, I seen some of that. I ain't gonna say Brandon Jennings was picking sides.
he won't
He
pick
was
his sides, but
basically.
he definitely was instigating.
It was more so like, all right, if y'all go squabble like this.
Squabble. Like, yeah, like,
Yeah,
and I was like, man, this one of the podcasts I be waking up in the morning to catch. Like, it's three Jones I wake up to catch. I be catching that, Jeff Teague Jones 520. That
yeah,
Jones, that shit is the first one. That shit, it was arena. It was there because they all come on around the same time. They go live at the same time. So like them
type.
two. And I'll do Kenny Beecham because that nigga knows sports. I don't know if niggas
Yeah.
locked in with Kenny Beecham, like, but he's becoming a very reputable name in the sport. Like he's
Oh,
been
I'm saying, oh shit.
Yeah.
first pick sometimes.
I've been
All
with him
type of
since
shows.
the rebuild videos. Like that's why I know him from the rebuild videos. Like so, like he's a very see those are my sources. And when I be breaking shit down in the chat, I be getting most of the shit. I be sent my sources. Those my 3 reputable sources.
Yeah,
A
sources,
lie.
quote unquote sources. I mean, I
Shit, if
guess.
it's coming from BJ, if it's coming from BJ and them niggas, I mean not BJ,
Hey,
if it's coming from Jeff Teague and them niggas, I mean it's damn near true.
I feel you. I feel you.
I mean, who are they sources? They sources got to be legit for them to say it on air, right?
I mean, I'm just saying
It's
sources
all
is kind of
speculated. It's
different because
all
if niggas
speculated at
if
the end of the
niggas
day.
had like a little media plug, I would think that would really be a real
That
source.
really, yeah, we got to plug in with Twitter more. Though. I'm already plugged in on Twitter.
Hey, on the way, people, on the way. Just give us
Yeah,
the
like
off season type shit. You know what I'm
niggas,
saying?
yeah, niggas
Maybe
definitely,
by
yeah.
next football
That's
season.
that's what all season is for, chat. It's like the body sleeps and then you wake up rejuvenated. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
niggas,
This
niggas
pod
need
is
a
going to
little.
sleep
We
for
did 6 months of this shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Last game possibly today.
These niggas always talking about basketball ain't our majority topic. Like we don't talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? But y'all finna see us go to sleep because you know basketball is our majority topic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, baseball is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We went a whole chat without saying nothing about the World Cup. First of all,
Shout out, get your shout outs out because we ready to wrap this on up.
let me shout out Canada. You know what I'm saying? Canada had a good day yesterday. I like
Okay.
Paraguay. Good job, boys. See you again. USA tighten up.
Fuck you mean? It was a dominant 3-0 blowout off the get go. Go.
Who you,
Don't do the USA like that.
uh,
We looking a little all right.
who you want to win? You want USA to win?
Of course. I mean, I'm not too much of a soccer enthusiast. I probably
I'm
don't even
not, but
really pay attention. I'm here for the players.
I'm really going for Mexico and Canada.
They're having I believe Cristiano Ronaldo, Leo Messi, Mbappe.
Maybe
I
who
mean
we play for?
Mbappe.
Who we play for?
Bobby played for France. I
France.
think it's France officially. Yeah, France. And I think Lionel Messi played for Argentina.
That shit is so
Cristiano
fucking.
Ronaldo, I got to see who he played for. I'm not sure.
That
But
shit's so complicated.
hey, shoot, as long as these niggas scoring, I'm trying to see what Brazil look like. I think they already playing though.
You
But
know how that league look?
yeah, you said who?
You know how the soccer league look?
Not really. I mean, there's a
That
lot of
shit
leagues, so I'm not really.
complicated. It's all
Yeah,
one
I
thing though.
ain't.
It's all one
I'll
thing.
get hip when I get hip because I seen with Lionel Messi going to international Miami, I kind of got a glimpse of that. And it started made me put in perspective like, oh, it's different levels to this shit. Like the
Yeah,
league he's in,
it's all one thing, but it's levels to it.
like their overseas is like the NBA versus
Yeah,
like the
but
nationals being
the overseas teams could get bounced to different leagues though if they depending on if they were good and bad. It like you got to go to the MLS. All that shit explain. It's all one entity, but you can be bounced from different leagues.
so
Like they
like
got
that's
the
why they got a Champions
that's why they
League.
got the Champions League, the Premier
Okay.
League, all that shit. You can be bounced from different brackets. It don't. That shit is
Yeah.
it's an international sport minus world play. This is world play.
Yeah.
But all those teams, they will eventually play each other if they get bounced to a Premier League, like a different league.
Yeah.
Like so, the ass team. I'm
It
just going.
makes sense.
This is gonna be real quick. Like the Brooklyn Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, the Charlotte Hornets, like all the ass
Yeah.
teams in the NBA would be in some shit called the booty league. I'm not the boot. That's that way. Pause.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
That should be in the grass league.
The
They'll be in
booty club.
the booty club. I mean, they all ass. They'll be in club ass.
That's what they call them.
Like
Clubs.
like and to get out of that club, they have to beat another club that's better than them. Once they beat that team, one
Yeah.
team from that club goes up. So that's how
Yep.
that shit worked. And I was like, that's what. So the highest joint is, I believe, is that shit overseas in MLS. That's the two premier joints, and
Okay. Okay.
everybody can work their way up to it. But you know, the shit changes every year. Teams lose, but it's like the majority of the 6 niggas that's been winning for the like last 30 years
Yeah.
always win though.
Where is it? The Real Madrids and shit
Yeah,
like that.
they always
Chelsea's
win
and
because
shit.
they're like the
I mean,
Lakers.
I'm not sure. I think it was a major upset with a certain team that was like people's like champ type shit, but kind of like the New York Knicks type shit. I think somebody got a championship and some. I don't know. I just
Like
I don't know
Manchester
shit.
United, all them teams is
Yeah, one
like
of them jumps.
all them teams like the
I
Celtics
think it
and
was
Lakers.
Liverpool.
Liverpool, all them teams like that, they like They got
Yeah.
heritage. They like the Chiefs of the soccer league. So like they
Okay.
always have a good player, like
All right.
or three or
Well,
four or five.
would you like to continue with why you're bringing this up?
No, I was just because we was talking about the World Cup.
Yeah, you ain't gonna talk about future.
Oh yeah, I thought Tyler could have stayed. I thought Tyler could have stayed, but that was great.
And shout out to Tyler too. You know, big time deal to be able to perform in a platform like that. So shout out to them.
Which is bigger than the Super Bowl. People, let's not be casual.
I'm gonna be casual because again, I don't know shit about soccer. So when I get to that point, I'll
Such
understand
an
in 10
American
years or
thing.
some shit.
You're such an
Definitely
American.
fucking American, super American. As a
You're
matter of
such a
fact,
fucking American.
I'll give you a better one, nigga. Ken. So
Boy,
yeah,
your roots
like
probably your roots probably stretch
I'm
back to
stable with
Africa.
what I know because I'm kind of enjoying the finals. Although I will say I've been enjoying the Stanley Cup too. The Stanley Cup been kind of lit, very lit actually. So
Do you know one thing about soccer, my nigga?
about soccer, no, not at all.
My nigga just see teams win and I like them.
You're talking about hockey or soccer?
Hockey. I mean hockey. Yeah, that's my bad. I said soccer
Yeah,
now, but I
hockey.
was
I
talking about hockey.
mean, no, I just literally got hip this year.
So
Maybe
did
a
you
little
see that
bit
one
last
game I
year
was talking
because,
about?
huh?
Did you see that one game I was talking about that was last week?
Well, in the Stanley Cup,
Yeah, that was like possibly the best game of all time.
it was what, game 3?
Yeah, they came back. They was
Yeah,
down
when
like,
it was
yeah,
Maynard, he had like 3. He had a hat trick in like the first and second inning, and then they scored like 3 fucking goals in a minute. Yes, I seen that.
that is fucking
And then
crazy.
Vegas pulled it off at the end. Yes, I seen that.
That is
Yeah.
that's crazy in hockey.
And now the Hurricanes, I believe they're the Hurricanes, right? Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah, they're up 2-1. I mean, not 2-1. They're up 3-2 with a chance to go up 4-2, win the series on
That's very close.
Sunday.
That's
So
very close. Damn, if
yeah,
I was a
yeah,
little bit hip.
it's been very spectacular. I fucks with it. Like, again, this is my first year in watching like all the teams. I only watched probably like 4 or 5 games type shit. I've been watching a couple playoff games. I watched a lot of the Colorado Rockies. I mean, not Rockies, Avalanche.
Where did they get?
And they was the favorites, so they got bounced out early. But I forgot who they played. Who the fuck was it? I think it was no, it was early. I think it was Vegas. No, Vegas. I think it was Vegas that beat them. But yeah, like it was some upsets. The Oilers were supposed to be some. The first person I really seen was Connor McDavid because they used to compare him to Kyrie Irving, but he never. I don't think he's got a championship yet. I don't think he might got one. I'm not sure.
Who he play for?
But yeah, I seen some Connor McDavid highlights. I'm like, oh, this nigga, he alright.
He played for the Vegas. He played for the Vegas Golden Knights.
No, he played for the Oilers. I forgot what
Oh,
they're called. But yeah, the Oilers type shit. Like he's like top 3 player type shit. So, but yeah, I get acclimated. I don't know who my team. Again, I probably go with the Capitals after Ovechkin retired. When Alex Ovechkin retired, because I don't want to be a part of that wave. I mean, maybe towards the tail end, but it's like I don't have no fucking clue of this nigga, and he's like one of the greatest of all time. So it's kind of like I don't want to hop on the bandwagon too soon. I'd rather just wait till they restart.
how long has he been
Post
playing?
like damn near the same as LeBron, if not more. Like 24 years, I think, 23, something like that. I think they right on par. I think he's older though, so they really
Where do
might
they
be
get their
on par,
player?
like 2003 type
Where do
shit.
they get their players from? They have a draft.
Yeah, I think they draft players from high school sometime. I don't think they got no draft restrictions like that type shit. I'm not sure. Again, never watched it till like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So yeah, but I'm getting locked in. I fuck with Macklin Salabrini. That's my dog right there, my young bull. I fucks with him heavy. He's like on a Hall of Fame trajectory. He like 20 some years old. So I fucks with him. I love to see how his career go. But yeah, I'm gonna be a Capitals fan anyway. So give me a couple years.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, shit. Hey, that's it for that. Goddamn, I'm gonna do a little couple shout outs. But yeah, I don't know how this game will go. To be honest, I'm not even really too into picking the winner. I'm just seeing how this go play out. Hopefully, it can stand to a game 6 and keep the parlays going. So they can fuck around, hit on some little plush possibly. But
Some little plus. Some goddamn.
if this the last game, then shit. Hey, shout out to the Knicks getting the championship. It's looking very likely. So. I'm gonna just say that I believe the Knicks are going to win the championship. I'll just keep it as safe as that. Well, yeah, if they do it tonight, I think it's gonna be some type of regulation of like, okay, we can't let New York implode. Like, let these niggas get that bitch in San Antonio because they get that bitch here. Niggas go set the court on fire. Goddamn it! Like niggas will be lighting up right in front of the camera. Like, yo, Josh Hart, my heart, hit this blunt, nigga.
That
Oh,
Wemby pack,
gee,
nigga. That Wemby pack, nigga.
we smoking on OG for this good shit. Championship pack. This is it. But yeah, hey, shout out to New York, man. They deserve it, man. It's been a long time, 50 years. It's cool to see, man. I fucks with it. Again, hey, I said in the chat, I need a percentage because I am a Knicks tape diehard. I was there in them J.R. Smith days, of course. Amar Stoudemire, Amon Shumpert. I can name the rosters. I can name what happened. And I was thugging it when y'all was losing. Couldn't even get past the second round. So, you know, shout out to the Knicks tape teams. I'm glad to see my niggas getting hype off that. I seen Shump walking around Madison Square Garden and Melo. You know, JR was in the crowd. They had a good shot of JR reacting to I think it was the OG jump. The OG put back. Nah, I think it was something before that. But yeah, like, shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to the Knicks. If they can
Yeah,
get the
man.
job damn done, please don't do the most Cameron predictable thing because then this would just be crazy. But yeah. Tune in next time, whatever that'll be. We might come on next weekend. I don't know. Might take a little smooth little break. We'll be back to catch up and all that shit. But whatever the case may be. Any last thoughts? Any last words?
Nah, everything gravy over here, baby.
For sure, for sure. I'll tap in with you. Um, yeah, shit. Whenever niggas trying to kick it, shit, do some shit for real, for real. I
You
don't know
free?
about
You free
today,
today?
but
You ain't free today?
maybe a little later. And I don't know if he could be free though.
All right, well, let me know. I'm in
And
the
we'll
chat.
see. We'll see in the chat type shit.
All right.
For sure, my dog. Holler at you later.
All right, babe.
All righty. Yeah, we could just wrap this on up. I will tap in at some point. If not, y'all can also tap in with our, TikTok and Instagram post and shit like that. We probably start doing a little couple posts and shit like that. If you're fucking with it, if you want to get your sports mind activated and shit like that or working in the off season especially, you know, we'll probably be doing some content on there too if we're not doing any live streams or any episodes type shit. So, you know, I definitely want to do my content for the WNBA. It's been some good hoopage. It's been some good hoopage, man. I ain't catch too many games. I seen a little bit of the Wizards. I mean, not Wizards. I would say Wizards. The Mystics and the Toronto Temple game. I missed the buzzer beater by Sonya Citron. I had to hit the road, but hey, shout out to Sonya Citron. It was a great play by Lauren Betts to tap the ball to her, and then she took a little turnaround fadeaway to switched it at the buzzer. So that was cool to see for Sonya Citron. She's been stepping up, uh, scoring wise, and really all around for real, for real. So she is a hell of a player, second year player, and is an all star. So I'm glad to see her finally pick it up and play how she's really supposed to play. So hopefully she stay consistent, can keep that up. Also, shout out to Shakira Austin. She's been playing phenomenal too. Struggled a little bit in that game, but she got a little bit. She got some clutch buckets. So shout out to her. Also, the young pieces that they got. I love the rookies again, Lauren Betts and then Cody McMahon. Yeah, they just very very prepped to have some good roles on this team. Even though Lauren Betts come off the bench, but we'll see how that go. I don't know. I think Lauren Betts could be gone by year two, but for now, she has a really good role playing that third center off the bench. So shout out to the Mystics because they is up the street. That's basically home squad type shit. But I'm a Wings fan. The Paisley Wings. We all right. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes the defense be looking a little stretchy, but we did have some good wins against the Liberty and the Mercury, and it was a good part because of Paige for sure, for sure. But she's been facilitating more, so she had her little bucket games against the Mercury, but against All the other teams, especially the Liberty, she's just been getting dimes and shit like that. So that's cool and all. Rike, she'll pop up here and there, and AZ, she'll have her games here and there. But, I'm still hurting off that Lynx loss. The real thing that I want to say, just to end it off here, I can go into, WNBA another time and how the season's going. Because it's been pretty good. Shout out to Asia Wilson as well. She's been pretty dominant, looking like the best player as always. As always. Don't even got to explain that part. But what I really want to talk about is these motherfucking Soda Links and Olivia motherfucking Miles. Now, I don't know how much I've been talking about Olivia Miles on this pod, but I've been a big Olivia Miles fan since she's been a freshman. It's hard not to notice her playing for a historical team like Notre Dame, the women's basketball team. She's been a dog then. She's been a dog since coming back from her ACL injury and even leaving Notre Dame playing with TCU. She was an absolute animal getting triple doubles left to right, breaking historical records and all that shit. So for her to just translate it to the WNBA seamlessly is incredible to watch. She's not a bad defender. She makes plays on the defensive end. And again, Minnesota's thriving with that team with no Nafisa Collier. So, hey, Minnesota might be on to something. I don't know. I mean, if Olivia Miles keep up this top 3 MVP play, fuck the rookie of the year shit, because that's over with already. If she keeps up this MVP caliber play, at least all-star play, Minnesota might motherfucking make a run. But again, I just want to shout out to Olivia Miles, man. It's great to see her playing at this level. I really don't care too much about the criticism about her being, the number 2 pick as opposed to AZ Fudd being the number 1 pick. I love them both. Of course, I love AZ Fudd a little more because she is a UConn Lady Husky, a champion and all. And also the first DMV WNBA player to get drafted number 1, so that is kind of special because that is right up the street. She played in Nova, so that's VA enough. And she's had some historical records in Virginia, so high school. So, I got a special place in my heart for AZ Fudd, but I also got a special place in my heart for Olivia Miles because I've been rocking with her for the last 5 something years and 6 years now. So it's great to see her playing at a very fucking high level. It just shows you that, some players just need to play around other players that are just as good and you can get some really good results. So that's basically what it's been. She's been an excellent facilitator. She's been a 3-level scorer, mid-range, especially the 3. She'll pull up in your face. She hit what, 9 threes? I forgot against who. I think it was Toronto. No, it was against the fucking Valkyrie. That's a serious defensive team, and she dropped them off something silly. But that's all I got to say, man. My phone finna die, so you know we'll tune in next time with all the yap and stuff like that, whenever that is. Hopefully, the Knicks, well, the Spurs extend the series, or the Knicks win. Who cares? I mean, well, I know you New York Knicks and San Antonio Spurs fans care, but for the general, public, I would just like to say we're enjoying the show. So, however it goes, the show goes. But, hey, it's looking real New York Knicks in 5. Could be 6. San Antonio might could get a win, but we'll see tonight. I'm still expecting to see some San Antonio go out guns a-blazing type shit, empty the clip for what they can. So we'll see how that go. We'll tune in with you whenever that be. Until then, Godspeed, God bless. Y'all have a great summer for all you parents that have to deal with the kids that's out for school and stuff like that. And yeah, take your time out in this heat. It is very hot and shit like that. So, make sure you stay hydrated and all that good shit. And most importantly, stay safe, stay out the way from the crazy shit. But have some fun, enjoy life and all that good shit. Anyway, tune in next time. If you enjoy, please like. If you enjoy profusely, please subscribe. It's free. That's my campaign. Fuck with us. We fuck with you. Leave a comment. We'll have some debates and chatters, especially in the off season. So, however that goes, we appreciate all the love, any support, all that good shit. We'll tune in next time. I'm out.